working your way through the dungeon beneath Renan's Folly. Having worked your way clear across it to the other end where you find the curving wall, and in a set of rooms protected by doors that have a red glass block on their doorframe. In here, you found what appeared to be a suite, living quarters for somebody of at least somewhat higher rank, including an office with some books. The books, among other things, indicated to you the actual hierarchy of the colors on these doors, as well as mentioning things like a plague and quarantine being needed. But you found no one living, merely a dead body, the clothes having almost rotted off of him, the bones mummified. So, what would you guys like to do?
And then I believe we attempted to do that override thing and we released the blue smoke.
Yes, you found an item with a red and an orange button, which you then proceeded to mash both buttons several times until bluish tinged smoke emanated from the device with a hint of burning.
Oh, damn it, that's the magic leaking out. Now it won't work anymore.
Yep. We accidentally let out the magic.
Yep. That's the demon that exists inside all the electronics escaping, after which it will no longer function.
A demon?
Yeah.
I thought it was a spirit.
No, they're demons.
Oh, shit.
All electronic devices have a demon inside of them. That's how they work.
Dang, I gotta step away for 1 second. My apologies.
Okay, so we fucked up their console. There's a dead guy in an advanced state of decomposition. We've already kind of gone over the place, searched everything.
These rooms, yes.
Okay.
That's where we ended last week.
Right. And since I wasn't here, which way from here did we come from, and which ways have we not gone?
You came here from the 60 by 60 room to the southwest of this.
And that's the only way?
And you came from the south. That is not the only way. There's also a 10-foot wide hallway leading southeast of here. From that 60 by 60 room, there was also a hallway headed west. 20-foot hallway headed west.
Okay, and the hallway leading southeast from the suite that we're in does not go back to the big 60 by 60 room.
Say again?
The hallway that exits out of this suite that we're in to the, that does not go back to the big 60 by 60 room?
Not directly. It dumps you into the 20-foot wide hallway to the east of the 60 by 60 room. Do you see the image I posted at 8:58?
Oh, no, I didn't. Let me go look at that. Okay, which one of these is the suite?
That set of rooms. Those 5 rooms.
Thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
These were all protected by red-colored doors.
Right. We have the means to open those?
You had a red keycard.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as long as we have the red keycard, what about the doors on the opposite side of the hallway? What are those made?
So to the south, those 3 are black, and that one door to the east, before the hallway turns to the south, is gray.
Do we... well, I don't know if you're keeping track of this or not, but do we have a black or a gray keycard?
Ah.
Okay. Well, without knowing that, and without wanting to break in there just yet, let's explore the hallway to the south.
Okay. Just as a reminder, since it seems like maybe you missed this, in some of the books you found in this suite of rooms, you found 2 pieces of information besides the plague and the quarantine. One was a general hierarchy of the colors. And it did specify that higher ranked colors can open lower ranked doors.
Oh, what was the order?
The second thing it told you was the definition of what the colors mean.
Okay, is that in chat somewhere?
It is, but I'll repost it for you.
Thank you. Okay. Black people. Alright.
Direct translation using comprehend languages.
Okay, so we've got the second highest ranking keycard. And if those just need a black keycard, then yeah, why don't we go in there?
Okay. So which one do you go to first? The eastmost or the westmost?
We'll start with the west.
Okay. So you open the westmost, which reveals a 20 by 20 decrepit-looking living quarters, very similar to the ones you've seen on open doors or doors without colors. And as you proceed to the east, opening each of the 3 doors in sequence, you find much the same.
Yeah, I figure a door that only needs the regular keycard wouldn't have anything of note. And I'm not going to go rifling through there for loose change, so I think we can move on.
Okay. When
Let's
you get
go
to
down that hallway to the south.
Yeah, when you get to the end of the hall, you can see it's a 10-foot wide hall, goes about 60 feet to the south before turning to the east. On the west side of the wall, you can see 2 doors, one open, one closed. The closed one is a black door. And 2 doors along the east wall, both are gray.
Let's open the black door. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm guessing the dark gray door is the gray door?
The 2 doors closed on the east are gray. That thing at the bottom left is an open doorway.
Oh.
All doors are the white bar. I don't have on the
Right.
map the color code.
Yeah.
Okay. So you open the black door. Inside is a 20 by 30 room. The room, when you open it, has this odor to it of mildew and mold, but you don't really see like the giant mushroomy type stuff you were seeing earlier. Instead, it looks more like that there were trays, like metal trays, stacked up here, and from the looks of it, they probably contained perishable foodstuffs that have long since rotted away, but the scent still lingers.
Yep, it sure does smell like something perished in here.
I'm back.
Alright. Was there only the one black door, or was there another?
On the west wall, just one black door. The open door does not have a color.
Okay, well, let's do the open door.
Okay. The open door contains what looks like another storage room, though this one looks like it had a bunch of crates stacked up, all of which appear to have been broken open and rifled through.
With not a thing left.
Nothing of note. There is some dust and some scraps of what appear to be like coarse fabric, like burlap.
So fabric and like packing straw.
Yeah, dunnage, basically.
Yeah. Dunnage, thank you. And sorry, what color are those 2 that lead to the east? Those are both gray.
On the east wall, in the north-south hallway, are both gray.
Okay.
On the south wall of the east-west hallway to the bottom, those are uncolored.
Uncolored. Well, that means they're either
What we learned last
they've either
week,
got a regular lock, or I can just open them.
we have a red key that should be able to open everything below red.
That's what we've been doing. However, gray is above red.
Yeah, gray is the only one we can't open.
Alright, then I will open the first of the 2 normal doors after the open door at the southeast corner there, or southwest corner there.
Sure. Yeah, so you open that door, and it opens to a nicer looking, somewhat larger, but still in a poor state of repair set of living quarters.
Okay. This might have something important in it. So I'm going to start looking the place over.
Sure.
Unless somebody a bit brighter would like to lead the charge here.
Someone like Dr. Stein.
I mean, Stein would lead the way, but Stein,
Yeah, but he's banned from competitive.
He's not very, he's kind of squishy, so he'd rather have the big hunky female standing in front of him.
Okay, well, I've already determined that there's nothing dangerous in here. I
Oh,
just
well,
want you
then,
to-
yeah, then if there's nothing dangerous in the room, then yeah, I'll check it out.
Do you want me to rifle through the drawers by having you move my hand for me? Would that make you feel better?
Well, shit, I'm missing my ruffles.
So you look about the room, and it looks like all of the easily accessible areas have been rifled through. However, the bottom right drawer of the desk, which is a bit, it's about a foot by foot square, the front of the drawer, appears to be locked. And on the drawer, you can see a small circular glass circle colored orange.
Really? Okay. Somebody get has got a key card slot?
Well, orange is below red, so we should just be able to open it.
That's what I'm saying. We can use the red key.
I mean, if it works like the door frames, they're not a slot like you insert the card. They've been acting more like ARFIDs, where you just kind of hold your key card up to the block and it opens.
Okay.
That is the first time I've ever heard somebody call it an ARFID.
Seriously?
Yeah, that sounds like some kind of, that's like the name of a fucking alien
Like a
life
smart
form.
person word. Sounds
Well-
like something Under would say, though.
Yeah, I've never heard them called anything else by non-academics.
I've exclusively heard them called RFID.
Okay.
Or RFID tag. Anyway.
ARFID.
Anywho,
ARFID is
I
easier to
guess I'm
say.
gonna it is easier to say, and I'm going to start saying ARFID because it sounds silly.
Orphan?
It's like an aphid, but like from another planet. I don't know.
Oh.
Or
So we're
food.
gonna use the key card to open it then.
Yeah. We use the red key card to open the
Red
orange
Okay.
door.
Yeah, you tap the red key card on the orange circle. And you
There's
hear
these key cards in the tile set. I'm just getting the image of like a Doom 1 tech base.
and you hear a clunk from the drawer.
Sweet. Shouldn't be trapped, do you think?
Oh well.
No,
you're the
it's
smart one.
fine. Open it.
I'll open it.
All right, you open it. And you see three things. First, you see two different metallic objects, about the size of an apple or a similar type of fruit. They are smooth except for two rivets, a large and a small one. And around the large one are three markings in an unknown tongue. The third thing you see is that the bottom of the drawer appears to be cloaked in swirling shadow, which are now moving out, and you guys should roll initiative.
No, it's the Orphids.
The aphids coming out of the ARFID.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Oh, you know why I thought it was something from another planet? Because it sounds like a combination of aphid and triphid. That's why.
Swag, what's your name? Ipfon, right?
Isn't that the apple farmer? No.
All right.
No.
So, Stein, do you have anything that prevents surprise?
Yes, I do. I
Excellent.
have the alert feed.
Great. So, it looks like there are 4 swirling shadows in there, and they are in melee with you.
What do they look like? They just little
Swirling
shadows?
shadows at the bottom of this drawer.
Are they getting bigger or smaller? What's the size of them? Like
They
size of my hand?
they appear to be amorphous and can shift size.
Mm.
But you can tell that there are 4 distinct shadows.
Hmm. Okay then. Well, let's see what I want to do. I am going to. I don't want to burn the drawer up because the orbs could be, the apple thingies could be messed up. You know, whatever those little things were. So, I am going to draw my blade and drop the drawer and step back.
Well, you don't need to do that. Keep your pants on.
I'm sorry. You're doing what?
I said I.
Yeah, he just got my joke.
I just got that. All right. Okay. So I am going to step back away from the drawer
Okay.
and pull my rapier.
All right. That will provoke attacks of opportunities from these guys. If you're backing up that far. Like, are you backing up to get out of melee range of them?
Well, no, I'm just standing up to draw my sword.
Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. Sorry.
I have to draw my blade.
Yeah, you can draw your blade. That's fine.
Yeah, so I can enter blade song, and then should I just go ahead and burn them up, or what do y'all think? Lucina, you think those
Do it.
those metal objects will be burned up if I burn up? All right, fuck it. Burning hands.
Okay. It's a deck save, right?
Yes. One pass. For 9 points of fire damage.
All right, it's pass for half, right?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, your fire wafts over this. You can see it does some damage to the shadows, but it does not appear to be particularly effective. The two metal, apple-sized cylinders are unaffected by the fire.
Oh, good. That's sweet. Good. Anything else in that drawer catches on fire.
There was nothing else in the metal drawer.
Oh, it's a metal drawer. Good.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. Stone soup.
Okay. So, sorry. I kind of missed the description of what we're actually fighting. There were just a little shadow.
Shadow
things?
creatures that were hiding in the drawer.
Ah, right. Okay. How many are there?
4.
4. They're all in the drawer.
Yes.
Okay. Is the drawer open?
Yes.
All right. Let's see how to do this. Are they the only things in the drawer that I can see?
There are the 4 shadows and 2 metal cylinders about the size of an apple that have 2 buttons on the top. One large, one small. Well,
Okay.
rivets, but buttons.
Rivets,
You know what I mean.
buttons, whatever. Let's see here. I'm thinking about the mechanics of trying to pull the drawer out while there are creatures in it. Well, what do you think I should do? Should I risk, destroying these hand grenades with my huge rock?
Yeah, I'd say take the risk.
Okay. With the drawer open, I smash the whole thing.
So you're attempting to attack the drawer?
No, I guess I'll just pick one of the Arphids and attack them.
Okay. I like how that's their name now.
Yep, that's what I've decided. I mean,
Roll to hit.
given their small size and the size of my weapon, I imagine there may be some collateral damage to the drawer
Can you
that they
pull
were
the
hiding
things
inside.
out of the drawer first, or?
No, that would
I
take
probably
my
should have done
interaction.
that.
Well, if you had pulled one out and I had pulled one out, we could have gotten them both. So let me pick one up before I do this.
Okay, you pick one up.
and I'll stow it for now.
Okay, it weighs about a half pound.
Cool. And unless I can get them both with one hand, the way you would hold two apples. I don't suppose that's possible.
Yeah, they're right next to each other. No reason you couldn't.
Okay, I do that.
Okay.
And then I will attack the Arphids.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Ooh,
Well, that's a
Right.
crit.
dex save.
Uh-oh. Okay.
There.
Well, failed and then 7.
7. Oh, that's the one that probably won't matter.
All right. Well, it's blinded.
Yep. "26 magical bludgeoning."
The shadow is removed from existence.
Yeah. And it's also blinded.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I will attack another Arphid as a bonus act. No, wait, I can't because I had to rage. Damn it. Alright. Then I attack. I'd make my other attack
Okay. At the other Arphid, go ahead and roll to hit.
at the other Arphid. Oh,
Also a
man.
crit.
Oh, wait, I forgot to double the dice before, but whatever.
It didn't matter.
It really doesn't matter for these attacks because most of my damage is from my enormous modifier. That's another fail, and that's another blinded. That won't matter.
Probably not.
28 magical bludgeoning.
Yep, that one is torn from reality.
Okay. And where's the rest of the party? Are they
They-
gathered inside the door?
Yes,
or-
they followed you guys in.
Okay. Then, let's see, I will then back up, triggering... Oh, no, wait, I killed both of them. I can't do that. Alright, I continue standing right here.
Okay.
And I did Reckless this turn.
Yep. Itfon.
Oh, like a foundation of some sort.
Itfon, what are you doing?
I forgot I was muted. Whoops. I was speaking this entire time.
Yep, what do you do?
There are 4 of them?
There are 2 of them left.
2 of them left. Any in melee range?
Yeah, you could grab the third spot over there. There's basically no one else that can crowd around this open drawer if you do that.
Say again?
Yes, you can get into melee. Doing so will block anybody else from getting into melee as well, because there's not only room for 3 people around an open filing cabinet drawer.
Shall I? Or no? I think I shall. I'll go there and I will start attacking. Well, first bonus action, turn on my lightsaber, and then start attacking.
Okay. Well, roll to hit.
I don't know, plus so much to this? Oh, yes.
That's a crit.
Okay. Uh-huh. So
That would also hit, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. How much damage? 4
Nope, there's no
crits,
air.
We do double dice, right?
Yes, your critical hit you double the number of damage dice.
Okay. Should I? I'm thinking, is it worth it to smite these guys?
No, they have no health. Just kill them.
Yeah.
Save this
First one?
slots.
Alright, that bloodies that one. Oh wait, your sword does radiant damage, right?
Yes.
It is actually near death, as the radiant damage is especially effective.
Sick. And what's the other one?
And then it is destroyed by the second hit.
Sick.
Only one remains.
That's it. I'm not going to do anything else.
All right, Lucina.
All right. Quantity left.
1.
All right. In that case, I will. We'll go chromatic orb lightning.
Okay. Roll to hit. You hit him.
12 points of lightning. I have a feeling it resists.
It does. It is not especially effective, though it does manage to bloody it.
Alrighty.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. At the start of its turn, it will take a bonus action. The 3 dead shadows return.
Or 2 of them still blinded.
No. And then let's see here. Well, 2 of them are going to attack Stone Soup since he's right there.
Yep.
And you did Reckless.
So advantage. That is 2 hits, and including a crit.
Okay. So that is a total of 26 points of necrotic damage. And your strength score is reduced by 6.
That's no good. No save, huh?
No save.
Damn.
Let's see. Number 3 is going to attack Stein. Does a 19 hit Stein? Mister?
No,
Okay. Cool.
they are
Misses.
incapable of hitting me. Unless I roll a 20.
All right. And then the last one attacks Ipfon.
Okay.
Does an 11 hit Ipfon?
No.
All right. Freeman. So they're in a room with a desk. They opened the desk drawer, and inside were 2 metal objects about the size of an apple with 2, a larger and a smaller of it on top, and these 4 swirling shadows in the drawer. And they attacked. You are not currently in melee with the drawer.
All right. Have we long rested?
No.
Just so I know how many spell slots I have. Just fire off a guiding bolt then.
At the bloodied one or one of the 3 uninjured ones?
Uninjured.
All right. Roll to hit. That hits the drawer itself. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oops.
That's not quite right.
Yeah, I forgot to back the 3 off. So that would, let's re-roll it. That actually works out about the same. No
Okay.
less.
Yeah, the drawer is destroyed, dumping the 4 shadows out onto the ground, removing their cover bonuses. Anything else?
Who's after me?
Stein.
Bonus action up, Stein.
Okay. Stein, your turn. The drawer has been rent asunder by Freeman's guiding bolt. The 4 shadows are on the floor.
Okay. Let's see then. I shall. We picked up both the little items, right?
Stone Soup did, yes.
Well, now the shadows are just like there. I'm going to
Just kill them.
kill them. Yes. What should I kill them with, though?
Death.
I know, but what kind of death?
The deadly kind.
I want to burn them. Maybe I'll burn them. Yeah, burn them. I'll burn them. Burn. I will burn them with no. Yeah. Burning hands again.
Okay.
One pass.
Yeah, alrighty.
8 points. The 20 is the only one pass. 8 points.
Alrighty. Yeah, it does some damage to them, though it does not appear to be particularly effective. Anything else?
No, I'm done.
Alright. Stone Soup.
Okay, if I manage to hit all of my attacks, I should be able to kill 3 out of 4 of them. The rest of you, between all of you, need to kill one of them. Do you think you can manage that?
No.
Alright, well then we're gonna have a problem.
If Ben with Radiant should be able to.
Yeah, also if I miss, there's gonna be more than one of them left alive. Alright, with that in mind, I'm gonna run back over there.
You never left.
Oh yeah, that's true, I never left. I don't suppose I can position myself so I'm only in melee with 3 out of the 4.
No.
Alright, well. I'm gonna make my attacks.
Okay. Roll to hit. Those will all hit.
Excellent.
I assume you're targeting the 3 unbloodied ones?
Yeah.
Only the second one manages to pass the save against the item's effect.
Okay, well that's 2 ones.
And that 8 is roll 2d7.
Alright, that's
3
another
ones.
1 and a 4.
Okay.
Which is fine because the 1 is...
It's fire
Fire.
damage. And skip the poison because they're immune.
Nice. Okay, then we'll go sequentially. Actually, no, we don't need to because it's the same for all of them.
Yes.
That is a combination of 30 magical bludgeoning and fire to each one.
No, you have to roll the damage for the other 2 hits.
That is... Oh, what's it? Oh, yeah.
Or is that all 3 of your hits rolled together? Because the dice don't add up then.
No, I just didn't realize I didn't roll the other 2.
Yeah. It's important.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so you just smash and smash and smash, and there are only one bloodied shadow remaining.
Okay. And that is it. I'm going to continue standing here.
Okay.
You just have to kill this one.
Yep. Ipvan,
Mm-hmm.
your turn.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I'm gonna attack it, of course.
Roll to hit.
First one.
Hit.
Okay. Second one.
Also a hit.
Check how much damage it does again. It's just a D8 plus, yeah. Yeah. Should I just roll it together? Or-
Yes.
No.
There's only one enemy.
Yeah. I guess it would be plus 10 because both are plus 5. Yeah.
Alright. You splatter the shadow, dissipating it from sight. Anything else on your turn?
No, I don't think so.
Alright. Well, you guys are out of initiative, the enemies having been defeated.
Excellent. I don't suppose I feel any stronger.
No. You're pretty sure you need a rest of some kind.
Well, we'll have to wait for that. I reproduce the 2 spheres.
Mhm.
And then I take out the 2 little widgets we found in that drawer. No. But so you said they got 2 little rivets on top of them, just side by side?
Yeah. There's a large one and a small one, and around the larger one are 3 markings in an unknown tongue.
Well, I'll hand one of them over to Dr. Stein, because he's the smart one. Dr.
I will
Stein,
ritual
you-
cast
yeah.
comprehend languages
Okay.
to see what these buttons say.
So So you cast comprehend languages, and it turns out that these symbols are single characters. X, 4, and 8.
Wonder if you could reference your reading of the previous reading material to see if that X being stylized as a single character like that has any significance from all the other documents you read.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back through the owner's manual. I mean the not the owner's manual. Hell, I got like 4 different manuals. So
Okay. I would say make an investigation check then. All right. So you're going through those, and you have seen notations with like a straight X like that, and it basically is a reference to immediate, now, current. The 4 and the 8, however, they're just a digit.
now are these are they button or
It looks like there's like a little notch, and you can turn the large rivet to face one of the 3 characters before pushing it.
Okay, yeah, this is a hand grenade. Yeah, so this is detonates in 8 seconds, detonates in 4 seconds, and detonates in your hand.
why would it detonate in your hand?
Suicide.
Yeah.
You think so?
I mean, this is a place that has something they call security serfs, which seems like the worst idea ever conceived of. So yeah, I believe it.
Then what about what does the small one look like?
The small one appears to just be a rivet. Like
Oh, just
when
an
you,
actual-
there's nothing written around it, and are you pressing on it?
No, I'm not. I'm examining it. I don't know.
I mean, there's like a seam around it, like it could be pressed, like it's a button, similar to the large one.
Okay. I don't know what to do with these.
You can give them back to me. Or you can take them, whatever.
Or I can take them.
Or you can
I'll
take
give
them.
them the rough.
I seem to be the experimental unit of the party. Oh, what does these
I'll
do?
give them the Freeman. I'll give them the Freeman because I don't know what they are.
Yeah, you can have the other one as well.
They require more in-depth tinkering. I could break out my tinker's tools and try to disassemble them, but
I
Yeah,
make
we
sure
can do
they're
that
both
when we're
set to
safe.
8 before I hand them to Freeman.
Yeah, that's what I was going to. As soon as I take them, I'm going to set them to 8 because even if it's 8 hours or 8 seconds, I'd rather have it in the highest interval.
Also, this rivet is just like protruding out from the end of a sphere.
Well, it's oblong. It's not a sphere. It's about the size of an apple, but just for reference.
But it's
All right,
slightly
so-
oblong.
It's a rounded cylinder, like a pill shape.
Oh, okay, it's that kind of grenade.
I was going to say, all right, I got 2 thermal detonators.
What I was asking
The
though
German
is
variant.
the button is not protected at all, though.
It does not appear
Oh.
to be.
All right, I'll wrap them in some cloth then, so that the button can't be easily pressed.
Now, just we'll take some bandages or something and just wrap them really, really tight around it over the button while I stand over here.
Yeah, that's literally what I just said. Take some cloth and wrap it around it so the button can't be pressed. Is
Okay.
that feasible, Underdark?
Wrapping them in cloth, sure.
Yeah. Well, like taking some small lifts, like a small stick or something small that's taller than the button. So when you wrap the cloth around it, the button is.
Yes, I'm aware of what you're talking about. Yes, it's possible.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Then I'll do that with both of them and toss them in my pack.
It'd be better to have some kind of case for these, just to prevent the buttons from being depressed due to jostling.
Yeah, that's what I just did basically.
Okay.
Yeah, all I did was basically put some lifters over the button so the cloth is not actually in direct contact with it, but it provides a springy, protective distance from it. Yeah. Another thing we could do is heat up some candle wax and melt it over the button. That'll perform a hard prevention, but I think the wrapping them with cloth would be more than sufficient to keep them from being pressed. All right. So where are we?
In what appear to be a set of living quarters with a bed and a desk. To the
What's the last
southeast
color?
of the red rooms that you started in tonight.
Okay. What's the last colored door that we went through?
The door you went through into this room was uncolored, as are the two to the east of it.
Okay. And then we rifled through the rest of the room already?
Yes.
All right. Got to start heading west then?
Sure. There's another room off to the west down here. And then several more.
I'm sorry, do you mean east?
Yes, east, not west.
Oh, there's another room to the east. Yeah, let's go that way. I meant west on the ship. I didn't realize
assume-
you guys didn't finish sweeping the captain's quarters area.
I think we did. Anyway, I just meant let's go to the next door down the hallway.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
let me
So you approach it. The door slides open, revealing a 15-foot wide, 30-foot deep storage room. The crates and barrels here look to have been picked over and scratched and damaged and all that good stuff, and you don't see anything of value.
Nope.
Hello.
Have you figured out what's going on with Soup?
Oh,
Like,
he's
what
just a little tired. He's fine.
is it like a spell effect or do we not know?
We don't know.
Okay,
He's fine.
I'm gonna try and use my new thing I recently got, Cleansing Touch. See if that works.
What's that do?
You can use your action to end one spell on yourself or on one willing creature that you can touch.
Okay,
And I get to use this 5 times per long rest.
sure. So you touch stone soup with your cleansing touch. It has no effect.
Okay. Worth
Yeah,
a try.
no, I think I just need a rest.
That's fair.
So what do you guys do?
Have we finished
I mean,
exploring?
I'm assuming we could close that door and take a long rest, and he should be fine.
Yeah, but we can get more done.
Okay. That's up to you. You're the barbarian.
Oh,
If I lost 6 strength, I'd be dead. But
well,
I say same.
losing 6 strength for me only puts me at 16.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
16. Oh, we're at the
Hope-
same strength.
Hopefully, this is the last time I have to leave again.
Oh, good.
So yeah, you're just looking at this, rather disheveled looking 30-foot deep, 15-foot wide storage room. Boxes and crates and barrels stacked up, their ends having looked like they've been tossed around, the surfaces of them scratched and dented.
so we continuing then?
Well, we could sweep this room real quick. We haven't actually looked around in this room. We just see some disleveled chests and boxes.
Go ahead and make an investigation check then. So yeah, you go through them. You find nothing particularly of value. The only interesting item was what appears to have been some type of hardtack that has long since spoiled. It's gone black with mold.
I was about to ask, how the fucking hardtack go like spoiled, but yeah.
It's still organic. Mold will grow on it.
It just takes a lot longer. What is with the scaling on that last picture under?
What?
It is not fitting into where it should.
Okay.
Sounds like a you
Yeah, I'm
problem.
not sure what you mean, Ruffles.
Well, no, here, I'm not kidding. It literally is not fitting.
No, I mean, I'm literally not sure what you mean. What are you talking about?
The scaling is off.
Okay. That sounds like you made a mistake in your map.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys do now?
Anything else in this room? Anybody?
No. Yeah, we just swept it. It's just hardtack.
Okay. I think we can follow the wall to the east to the next door.
Okay. That door swings open. Inside, you see another storage room. This one also looks like it's been rifled through. In the back, however, you can see what appears to have been a spare bed, kind of set up against the wall. While there are scratches on it, it does appear like if you were to pull it down, you could probably make use of it as a cot.
So another check.
Well, nothing
Sure,
of
make an
interest
investigation check.
here. Oh, except for whatever he finds.
Alright, yes, these are poking about. The boxes and cabinets are empty. Nothing but dust in them. But when you get to the bed, kind of look behind it, you realize that kind of on the floor, almost as if it was trying to use the bed as a barrier, you see a small skeleton, maybe all of 2 feet tall, on the ground, humanoid in shape.
Is it alive?
Just
It is not moving.
Right. I go check to see if it's gonna move or not.
Okay. How do you check it to see if it moves? What do you
I
do?
don't know. I like tap it or something. I don't fucking know.
Sure. You walk up and kick the skeleton. It doesn't move except for the part that you kicked, which goes bouncing across the ground.
I didn't mean to kick it. I just meant like tap it on the head or something.
He didn't mean to kick it. He just meant to kick it.
Well, it is obviously not moving.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. In
That's
this
all you
room?
find.
Okay.
All right, next room.
So you're going east to that door at the corner there?
East and down.
All right.
Eastbound and down.
Yeah, so you go east, go to the south. That door has a black marker on it. And you're opening it? That's a
Yeah.
question. Okay. And it opens to reveal a small 15 by 20 foot living quarters. The bed is at an angle and disheveled. The furniture shows signs of fighting. Like stuff's been shoved around and things like that. Like there was a scuffle in here.
All right, give her a quick sweep.
Sure, make an investigation check. Complain about my scale, I'll show you scale.
I'm working on it. I'm removing all of the pieces. I'm 5 feet off somehow. I don't know where though. Everything's fucking lining up.
Hmm.
Enhance. Enhance.
But yeah, as you go through the room, other than the signs of the scuffle, you see nothing else of interest. What do you do now?
There's
Are there
nothing
more
else of
doors?
interest.
Have we been to both ends of this north-south hallway that we're in?
Yeah, you would recognize this hall. To the north is a closed gray door. On the western side of that north was the red door, where you also fought some shadows. To the east is a large room, inside of which you had you had dealt with what do you call those? It was with the 6 orbs with the black marker on them.
Well, when I joined, you guys just said we were fighting aphid. I'm like, we're fighting anorexia
No, we were fighting orphids.
or arphids, yeah.
As a general idea of, because you would remember this area.
Ah, kingpin piece. Well, how kind of you, Underdark.
Ah, yes, the bodies. Are they supposed to be 5-foot squares?
Yes.
Or some big bodies?
Yeah.
Anyway.
You said that those, what I was calling like study booths, like computer sort of terminals, the orbs, they're person size. Like you go inside of them, like they're big enough you could fit inside of them.
They are big enough that a person could be inside one, yes.
And you
Vulcan
said they had
learning
a
chamber.
tile on them.
Yes, a black tile on the side of them.
Okay. I'm gonna try a red key on one.
Okay.
We know that works. The red
Yep.
works for everything
Yep.
below red.
Yeah, that's why. Because I have a red key. I don't have a black key.
All
No,
right.
black is below red.
Yes, I know. I have a red key, which is a higher rank, so that's why I'm using it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you walk up to probably just the northernmost orb.
Yeah, none of them look distinctly more fancy than the other ones. They're all
No, it looks like that they were once like stark white, but they're now dirtied and scratched. And there's a seam around the middle of them, and a short flight of stairs leading up to the side of each of them. And at the top of the stairs on the side of the orb is like a circular black glass tile. And when you hold your red keycard up to it, the two halves of the orb separate by it and begin moving at the seam.
I stand
In-
back a little bit.
Yeah. Inside, you see it looks like these spheres are hollow, and inside, facing the stairwell, looks to be a like overstuffed leather recliner.
A recliner?
Yeah, like a big,
Yes.
big comfy chair.
I sit on this.
So you're walking past Freeman and sitting on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rude of you.
I mean, yeah.
When you sit down,
Click.
the
Oh shit.
two halves of the sphere begin closing in.
Oh shit.
I was gonna investigate it some more, but if
I
you want
mean,
to sit
you
down,
should have known this was gonna happen. I mean, you never fuck with no strange items like that.
It's a
okay.
chair.
Now I'm really confused because I'm 5 feet off the other way too. When I put that kingpin piece in there.
That's nice. So, yeah, as the two halves come together, the black tile on it turns yellow. And Ipfon,
Mm-hmm.
you are no longer sitting in a leather recliner, but rather you are standing amidst what appears to be a star field. Blackness with points of light all around you.
Can I breathe?
You can.
He's not smart enough to figure out he's in the damn.
It's a holodeck.
Yeah.
It's a
little
holodeck.
one-person model.
Yeah.
Shit. What would I roll to figure out what the fuck just happened?
Well, you're the one that climbed in there, so
I just wanted to sit down. Okay.
Good things come to those who wait.
Said he's in the holodeck. I was gonna say astrometrics.
So what
So,
what if
just-
anything do you do, Ipfon?
I'm just standing.
Yeah, you're
in
just
space.
well, as you kind of look about, you realize that you're disembodied. Like you don't, your body is
Oh.
not present. You're just kind of you. It's sort of like a your awareness is simply floating there in space.
Am I dead? Is what I say to myself.
When you try to speak, you hear nothing.
Oh.
Like you can feel yourself trying to speak in your throat like vibrating with the feeling of speaking, but you don't actually hear anything.
I start speaking through my mind.
Okay. So you start thinking deep thoughts.
Yeah, just about where I am, the fuck is going on.
Okay.
You know,
What's your passive perception?
bad, but let me check. Passive perception 11.
Okay. Okay. So you first notice this when it's about 320 feet away from you, and it looks like a comet, kind of on an arcing path that looks like it will take it very close to you.
Hmm.
It's getting bigger and bigger. And when it's about 160 feet from you, you realize it's not a comet, but it's a creature.
Oh.
And at this point, Ipfon, you should roll initiative.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Is there anything on this us on the outside can do, like the activation?
You guys don't see anything on the outside. All you saw was that black circle on it turned yellow. There's been no noise, nothing coming from the inside of it. You have no idea this is happening. All right, Ipfon. Well, you go first. What do you do?
So can I? So I can see. I can think. I can breathe.
Evidently, you haven't suffocated yet.
Feel myself speaking, but no noise.
Correct.
I
As
see my
if you
own
are,
body.
you would recognize this effect similar to when Lucina has cast silence. It's similar to that.
Right. Do I have all my stuff with me?
You don't see your body. Like you could not, like when you look down, you didn't see your body. You're just a floating, disembodied presence. No equipment.
Cool. I'm the worst person for this job. Okay, let me look at fucking what the fuck can I do? Lightning lure. Because I took magic initiative, initiate wizard as one of my feats.
Okay.
ASI feats.
Ah, clever.
What?
So you're casting lightning lure.
You know that uses your
Mhm.
int, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you use your action to cast the spell, and nothing
Mhm.
happens.
Cool. Ah, shit.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Never mind. It does happen. My bad. Sorry, I
Okay.
misread something. Okay. So a lash of lightning striking at one creature of your choice within 15 feet of you. Are you choosing to
he's
target
not
yourself?
Feet, is he?
He's 160 feet away from you.
Oh shit, then never mind. Oh, I will be waiting.
Okay.
Actually, wait, let me look at my other spells. I don't have lots. Um, hmm. Strength, no. How long does this no? Fuck. What does this do?
So are you doing anything?
Well, if you can cast
Yes.
lightning lore, that means he can perform verbal components despite not being able to speak.
Indeed.
No. Fuck. Instead of casting lightning lure. So is that still using my action? Or no? Cause
You
I
said
didn't
you weren't
realize-
using it because it has a 15-foot range. So what are
Yeah,
you
I
doing as
didn't-
your action?
As my action,
Or
I
your
might
turn.
cast-
It's your turn. What are you doing?
I think I'll cast Guardian of Faith.
Okay. And you're putting that where?
Fuck. Let me think. It has a range of 30 feet, so I can either put it near me or 30 feet, like just anywhere around me. I'll put it. I'll put it like 15 feet from me.
Okay. So you put it 15 feet in
Or-
front of you. That's fine.
Yeah.
Is there anything else in your turn?
Let me check my bonus action shit. Shield of Faith on myself, just in case. I don't fucking know.
Okay. You can't do that because you already cast a leveled spell this turn.
Oh yeah, shit, that's true. Then I guess fucking nothing.
Okay. His turn.
Or you know what? I actually, I tried just shouting for help, even though I know I can't hear myself.
You
but-
hear you can feel your throat working. You don't hear
Yeah.
any voice. Also, no one in the room hears you.
Well, worth a try.
Yep. All right. On his turn, he will move 80 feet closer to you. Your spell winks out.
Oh,
He will then take the dash action and move 20
cool.
more feet, being 60 feet from you. And ends his turn. What do you do, Ipfon?
cool. Fuck. So he just completely just what? My fucking.
Yeah,
is it Guardian
as
of
he moved
Faith?
forward, your spell just winked out. Like it just disappeared.
Okay. There's really not a lot I could do. I'll try this. I doubt it will fucking work. But command, because it is now 60 feet within me, so
Okay.
and this has a range of 60 feet.
Yep. You attempt to cast the command spell. It uses your action. There is no effect. You believe the casting failed.
Cool. Yeah, this is not looking good.
Anything else in your turn?
Shit. Let me check. Nope, because I can't cast a spell as a bonus action because I already cast a spell as my main action. So no, I can't. I can't really do anything.
Okay. Well, at the end of your turn, he will take a legendary action to look you in the eyes, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wait, what's my wisdom save, right?
Wisdom save, yes.
Okay. That's actually not that bad.
Oh my god.
Oh, good. You only take half damage.
Oh,
So you take 7 points of psychic damage. And then it's his turn.
okay.
He is going to move 50 feet closer to you, being now 10 feet away. And he is going to try to smack you with his 2 claws. Does a 28 hit you?
Yes.
The 2
Holy
claw hits
shit.
deal a total of 45 slashing damage to you.
Okay.
It then attempts to bite you.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
And crits you,
Oh no.
dealing a total of 50 points of piercing damage.
Oh shit, I'm still alive.
You're awake?
Yes, 18
Okay.
points left.
Alright, well, it is now your turn.
Fuck!
So how many
Oh
rounds of combat
my.
was that? Was that
Two.
3 or 2? And then including the when he first noticed it and moving up, so he's
Not
been in
including
there
that.
for. Well,
Two rounds
total
in
time
initiative.
he's been inside. The
Total time he's been inside has been 3 rounds. Like 18. Each round is 6 seconds, so it's been 18 seconds.
Yeah, so not a lot of time on the outside. That's why I was
Correct.
asking.
Ipon, what do you do? He's 10 feet away from you.
So spells don't really work on this guy. Shit. Can I move?
As you think it, you begin moving. What direction are you moving?
Away.
All right. Well, as you back up, you provoke an attack of opportunity.
Fuck, I didn't
He
think
tries to
about
bite you. Does a 34 hit you?
that. Yes. And I think this is the end.
As he bites you for
Yep.
41 points of piercing damage. As you fall unconscious, he swallows you whole. Your sight, you just see the engulfing maw of him as you lose consciousness. In the room, it's been, let's say, 4 rounds, so it's been 24 seconds. The sphere opens. And on the recliner, inside Freeman, I assume you're still at the top of the stairs,
Yep.
you see an unconscious Ipfon, blood pouring out of his nose, his ears, and his eyes.
Well, shit.
Do you do anything?
Yeah, I go up to him, lay on hand.
You're a paladin, you have lay on hands?
Or not lay on hands, what's the, Cure Wounds. Sorry. Wrong one.
Sure. Well,
Yeah.
go ahead and roll your cure wounds.
Does Cure Wounds include the,
That was
Wisdom?
Yes, include your wisdom mod. Alright,
if I
Ipfon,
don't jump in no shit no more, will you?
you wake up on the recliner with 4 hit points and a level of exhaustion.
Yeah. I immediately jump out and
Yeah.
fucking scream, "Do not sit on the fucking chair!"
I push him back in the chair.
Don't sit in the chair. No, you're going back in there. Tell us what happens. No, we'll get him out of there. Can I touch the red key card back to the, did it switch from yellow to black?
It did switch from yellow to black.
Okay, I'll put it back in the black keypad, see if it shuts it.
It does.
Alright. Okay, that is something for another time.
There are 5 other orbs in the room like this. If you'd like to try a different one.
Alright, everybody should pretty much have a red card at this point. We got 3 of them. I'm gonna pop in another one. Open it after 10 seconds. Actually, we haven't tried that to see if you can open it from the outside. I'm assuming you can. But we'll find out.
So you're getting in the same one?
No, different one.
Okay.
Just moving down.
Alright. So you go to the next one. You tap your red key card on the black circle. The pod opens. Inside you see an overstuffed leather recliner.
Alright. I climb in and we'll make sure somebody's by the keypad on the outside.
I will be there.
Alright. Yep, then I'll sit in the chair.
Okay. You sit in the chair. The pod begins to close. And as it does, the black circle on it turns yellow.
Oh shit.
Just like the other one. Freeman,
Oh shit.
you find yourself standing with your normal body, though your clothes appear different, in the middle of a town. The roads are dusty. You can see horses pulling what look to be stagecoaches. A sound of a piano is wafting out of a building to your left, though the signage on it is in a language you do not understand. There are other people milling about, dressed in strange clothes, though less finely made than the others you have seen in this dungeon.
Oh,
The sun is shining high, and you can feel yourself beginning to sweat
All right.
Wait, are these the Disney maintenance tunnels?
Kind of. I think they're different scenarios, and they're like learning exercises. My best guess. So I'm sure if I venture around, there'd be sort of a choose your own adventure sort of setup. Not sure what the hell Ipfan went into, based on I'm assuming he spent a little time describing it. So we're not hopping in these things blind. Basically, yeah. So what he's seen compared to what I seen is vastly different. He was in what he would equate in his mind to being outer space, and there was just this creature there. Here I am in obviously from the natives of this ship, one of their cities in some sort of scenario, and now I'm in the sweltering heat outside of a bar. Does it look like a bar, like a drinking establishment?
It does. And as you start walking towards it, you see a man get thrown through the window, and with a crash landing on the wooden sidewalks outside it. The piano's still playing inside. Now, outside the sphere, this would be about when 10 seconds is up. So, Stein, are you doing anything?
I said after 10 seconds. You don't know what's going on inside the ball,
Right,
so
after
open
10
it.
seconds, I open the door.
All right, you hold up the red key card to the yellow circle, and the pod opens. Freeman, all of a sudden, you find yourself inside a dark sphere as the seams open, sitting on this leather recliner. The air cool just as it was before, you as you were before.
Could I, with my ridiculous passive, try to determine exactly, like, I guess it's a bad question, or form trying to what I'm. Basically, the instance when it transfers over to reality. Am I seeing it on a screen? Am I feeling it like I'm seeing it through my eyes, or is it projected in my mind? Like, can I tell the difference?
I would say make an insight check.
Okay. Like, yeah, is it like a screen? Am I looking at a screen, or am I, is it getting projected in my mind?
It was pretty damn real, almost like you were teleported there.
Okay.
But without the, transition that you would expect. Like, this transition was extremely sharp.
Well, I
Yep.
mean,
1 second you were there, 1 second you were not.
And
And
also
it's-
shit.
Yeah, you can't tell, but it could have been, or it might be projected into your mind. It might be just teleporting you to different planes.
Okay.
Ifan got killed in his.
Yeah, that's why. Well, he didn't get killed. He got knocked unconscious. So yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Stein. All right. This time, wait a minute. I want to explore a little bit more, and I also want to see if I go back to exactly where I was walking towards the door, or if it puts me back in the middle of the street again. So wait 1 minute, and then open it again.
All right.
So yep, I'll get up, walk around, and then sit back down on the chair just to make sure that it's.
Okay. Yeah, the orb begins closing up around you. And you find yourself standing on that desert street.
Okay, so it starts.
The window is not yet broken.
Mm-hmm.
But about 6 seconds later, a man gets thrown through it, the piano still playing inside as he comes to a crash in exactly the same manner as you witnessed before.
Try asking for the arch.
The only problem is we don't speak their root language, so
I know.
it wouldn't work even if I tried. Could I
know,
try?
it was just a reference.
I'm gonna try something else though. So this seems to be some sort of scenario for the fact that it restarted. So I'm gonna try thinking about stopping everything. Like my thought I want to be is to freeze or stop, or assist, like anything to stop.
Okay.
Like I'm just running through those thought processes. Like
Yeah. You can still feel the heat of the sun. The piano is still playing. The man dusts himself off, goes to the door, and pulls what looks to be a metal wand from a holster at his hip. You hear the sound of what sounds almost like cracking thunder then coming from inside the establishment.
so, looks and sounds like a really small cannon.
Yes.
A wand.
Yes. A wand-sized cannon. Now I want one of those. All
Wait,
right.
do we have cannons in this setting?
Several scantily dressed women, shrieking, come running out into the street, babbling in their nonsense language.
Yeah, I'm gonna start paying attention to that language. Try making out root words as best I can. Not exactly a linguist, but I do speak a lot of languages, so.
You do not recognize any of the root words. It is not anything that you have a basis for understanding.
Okay.
Howdy, y'all. We best be skedaddling now, you hear?
Yeah. It'd be the equivalent of a Latin speaker being pulled into the modern era.
Well, I
Ye
can
heed your
comprehend
last
languages,
call.
so swap.
Yeah, I know, but remember, I'm getting here for a minute, so I want to see how this scene plays out. But yeah, if you run in with comp languages, so yeah, that's what I'm going to suggest next, because obviously this is their language, so you'd be able to understand them. But yeah, so I will, I guess, head over and see what happened on the inside. I've only got a few moments before Stein's going to open it, so.
Yeah, you start approaching it, and as you're about maybe 10 feet away from it, the same man, wand still in his hand, walks out of the door. He very obviously looks you up and down and says something in a gruff voice in a language you do not understand.
I give the universal I didn't see a thing, shrug, and look away. And kind of walk over to the side of the building.
There's a loud crack as he shoots you.
Yeah, kind of figured that would happen. No witnesses.
Does a 23 hit you?
Shoots you in
You
the
take
back.
26 points of piercing damage as the bullet tears through your abdomen.
Just like John Wayne would have done.
All right, I'm still up from that.
Okay. Do you do anything yourself?
Well, you said I was 10 feet away when he shot me.
Yes.
Oh, well, I guess I'll run over and stab him.
Well, remember when you said before you were in different clothes?
Oh, right, I have no weapons.
Well, that's not exactly true, as you would realize you also have one of those metal wands and a holster on your hip.
All right, well, look, fast draw, and I'm assuming I would recognize the trigger mechanism, but a little uncharacteristic to a crossbow, but still would look like a trigger.
Yes. It would still look like a trigger. You saw him shoot you, so...
Yep.
Fortunately
All
for
right.
you, these are double action.
All right, well, then I will shoot him.
Alright, well, this is a ranged dexterity attack with a weapon you are not proficient in.
All right.
True. But at least he has a big iron on his hip.
He does have a
Yeah,
big
so-
iron on his
so-
hip.
+5, and I haven't moved, so I'll take a good old aim at him.
Okay.
I think I hit him.
Yeah, you did.
What's the damage mod?
It's 40-10 plus
Oh.
your dex mod. Or wait, no, 'cause
Well-
you're not proficient, so it's just 40-10.
Yep. Yeah, 40-10 plus so 8d10
Oh yeah, plus your sneak attack.
sneak attack. Yeah. So
Plus
that'd
crit.
be 10d6. How's he looking?
So you like pull out your revolver, you aim it right at him, pull the trigger, and his head just evaporates like a red-filled melon, painting the back of the door as they swing shut.
So these are Colt 45s then.
No, these were Colt 50s.
Oh Jesus. My wrist is sore.
Yes, your wrist is sore, as Stein probably keys at this point the pod open.
Yep. I'm guessing that damage carries over.
It does. While there's no physical damage to your abdomen, you do feel like your nose and your ears kind of bleeding a bit from the damage.
All right. Well, that one was definitely interesting. I'm kind of like holding my hand out as if I was holding a gun. I gotta get one of those. The John Shepard from with Ronan. I gotta get me one of those. All right. Well, Definitely can't take another hit like that unless we rest. So
Sure,
I
you can.
guess
Builds character.
I guess we just check each one of them out. So Stein with comp language, do you want to go into each of them? We'll just do a 10-second window.
Yeah, I'll go in the next. Well, I don't want to go into one that.
Yeah, no, not the one that Ifan or I went in. The other unexplored
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, oh, sure. I'll go in the next one.
Okay. You open the next one, and there is a leather recliner there, but this leather recliner is not empty. A skeleton is lounging in it. The head is missing.
Well,
His head exploded.
well, I don't know if I want to get in this chair, but we'll pull the skeleton out, and I'll go in there anyway.
Okay.
Are there bone fragments on the ground at all?
Do you look?
Well, I don't climb in. I just climb up the steps and look around on the
Okay.
floor.
Yeah, you'd see little bits of bone fragment around on the floor.
Yep, his head exploded. That's a good sign.
Fucking hell.
So you want to go with just like 6 or 7 seconds? Just...
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave him in there for one round.
And you said that you're casting comprehend languages before you start this?
Yes.
Okay.
Comprehend languages is 10 minutes, and it's concentration.
Lasts a while, doesn't it?
Oh, it lasts. Well, how long does it last? Let me see.
Okay.
Lasts an hour, and it's not a concentration. So
I was gonna say yeah, it's not con.
not con. So yeah.
All right. The pod closes. And you find yourself sitting in a vibrating metal tube, wearing very odd-looking gear, sitting amongst what appears to be 12 other figures. Towards the back of the tube, which you assume, towards one side of the tube, because you wouldn't be able to tell front from back, you can see sky through an opening, and a man standing next there, dressed similarly to the other 12. While looking at all of you, he makes a hooking gesture with his finger and says, "Stand up."
Oh, I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing. Oh my God, I've done this. I reached down and grabbed the hook and hook it on the line above me.
Yeah, he hooks you hook it up along with all of the other figures in this tube. He then says, "Gear check." And
now,
people
am I smart enough to figure out what we're doing?
I would say make an insight check.
Because
A lot of insight checks.
as a player, as a person, I know what we're about to do.
Yeah, but remember, you're only in there for 6-7 seconds. Obviously, it'll restart probably based on how the other scenario went.
And I'm not very insightful for some reason.
That's all right.
I mean, these guys are dressed very similarly with things that look rather weapon-like. You don't recognize most of the weapons, though you can tell that there's knives and the like. You think this is some type of military thing, though you don't understand why you're in a vibrating metal tube.
Okay.
And you hear behind you someone yell out 12 OK, 11 OK, and then Freeman would key the door open and all that cuts off as everything goes black, and you see the seam of the pod opening up to the room that you left before, sitting in this leather
That was
recliner.
an interesting experience.
Well, I guess try the other ones.
That was an interesting experience. Let's go to and I explain what happened. Best of my abilities. I have no reference point for jumping out of an airplane.
But yeah, it felt like a military sort of something or another.
Some kind of
All right.
military maneuvers, some army.
All right,
moving to the
next.
next one. Which begs the question: how did the guy's head explode?
Well, I'm assuming if you take enough damage in there, imagine if you went full negative health, that would be just instantly dead instead of unconscious. It's doing psychic damage to our bodies outside of the experience. So if you did
Either the
enough
chute
psychic
didn't
damage,
open and ooh, that would be horrible. He burned in. Oh God, no.
yeah. So basically, he took enough damage that his head literally exploded. Like I said, I was looking for bone fragments on the ground, and I found some.
All right.
So he took so much damage that he actually died from massive psychic damage, and his head blew up.
Wow. All right,
So,
moving
all right,
to the
next pod. Number 4.
Okay, number 4. You open it, there is an empty leather recliner inside.
All right, Stein. Do you want more than 6 seconds, or
yeah, give me 10.
10?
Just
All right,
to
so
start,
2 rounds. Yeah, we'll just say 10, but it'll be 2 rounds.
Yeah, we'll start just to see what happens.
All right. He sits down. It looks like.
Yeah, I see
All
that.
right. You sit down, the pod begins to close. But unlike before, it stays black for a moment. And Stein then begins to open, and you see a figure dressed in the same like fine clothing you've seen, though in much better shape. He is yelling at you something like, "Oh God, you have to get out of here! It's coming!" Before you hear what sounds like this cry of a monster, and his death as he is pulled from the open scene, which only looks to have opened about a foot, out of sight, and you hear his death throes.
So the pod looked like it opened, and one of those guys in one of them radiation suits got sucked out.
Yeah, like he opened it, looked in, like you could see his face. You didn't recognize whoever this was. He stuck an arm through as if beckoning you to come out, and then you heard the scream of a monster, and then he was abruptly pulled off to the side, out of sight from the open scene, because it's only open a foot.
I'm gonna look
Didn't
out
open
and
all
see
the
what's
way.
going on anyway.
All right. You
What am
look
I?
out.
Wait, I'm gonna glance down at myself. What am I dressed in? That
You are dressed in the same equipment you sat down in. So your medieval style armor.
oh, okay. I'm in my
Like
own
it's your
shit.
stuff. It's your stuff.
Okay, then I'm gonna look out.
All right. And you look out, and this room looks to be in much better shape. The lights are bright. The pods are all bright, glittering white. The couches aren't all ripped up. Except that in the ceiling, it looks like there was a hole torn through the metal ceiling, and beneath it on the ground, you can see the remains of the guy that because you can see his head still, though his entire torso section looks to have been removed. A large pool of blood on the floor. You see no other figures. All the other pods look closed. All of the doors, 2 to the north, 1 to the west, and 1 to the south, are closed. None of them have colors on their door frames.
So the guy's torso is missing. His head is there, and okay. Does it look like his torso was pulled through the aperture above? I mean, through the opening above?
It is certainly large enough to. Like the opening in the ceiling is large enough to accommodate his torso.
Well, going on the stipulation that this is whatever this is, I'm going to come out in 10 seconds in a couple of rounds. I'm going to try to get as much information as I can. I'm going to do an investigation check, scan the room, see if anything stands out now as opposed to the room that we're in as opposed to now. Something that,
You're gonna play spot the difference.
yeah, basically.
Okay. Make an investigation check. All right. So yeah, in those 10 seconds, you begin looking around.
Besides the
And
hole,
similar to the room that you just left, there are numerous couches and chairs arranged about the room. Several colorful lumps resembling those half-deflated puffball fungi, the beanbag chairs, are also present. There are also boxes about the size of a human against the north wall. Their exteriors covered in garish colors and blinking very similarly to that casino room. There are 5 other pods, all of them closed, that are bright, stark white, like they are very clean, and you can see that of them, all of them, the little indicator on the side is black.
That means they're not in
The
use.
the floor, the walls, and the ceiling, except for the damage in the center, which was not present when you were before you stepped into the pod, appear to be much cleaner, like they haven't been left to decay, than it was before.
Any portholes or windows that I could see?
No, there are no windows,
Um,
and you hear the same scream of a monstrous sound off in the distance, as Freeman would, after 10 seconds, key the thing open.
But he's able to successfully get pulled out.
Yes, and when you then key it open, Freeman, Stein, everything was black again, and the seam again begins to open. Though this time it opens fully, and you see Freeman standing at the top of the stairs, the decrepit room fully visible.
Is the hole there?
No.
Wow. Okay.
Well, what was that one?
And I explain everything that happened, even about the weird the blinking light machines.
Yeah, which is like he said, it sounds like the slot machines.
Yeah.
That sounds like a like obviously Freeman wouldn't have any understanding of different simulation programs, but like he's very well read, so he would have read fantasy, and these seem like a live-in fantasy story of some kind. Everything that they've heard or that we've
Yeah, one you fight some kind of monster. One you teleport to a different time and be a different person. One you
Yeah, so you have
say
the
Christ is
space
aboard the
space
ship.
monster, the western, the commandos, and now this one is like a ship incursion.
Yeah, like there's something. Yeah, that's what it
It's
seems
all
like to me.
it's all pulp
I
dime
mean,
novels.
both you these characters. I mean, Stein is incredibly smart, so he should be able to figure it out.
Yeah, these appear to be some kind of illusion or simulation of some kind.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a live-in story is what Freeman's going to go with. He's read a lot of books, so that was what makes the most sense to explain to a medieval person. It's like a story you can live, like a book you can actually live in and interact in. All right, well, let's do the next one before you. Let's get through the other two real quick here, and then we'll pick which. Like the ship would be the best one to go into. Obviously, that's a repeat of the ship. We'll get more information out of that, especially with comp language.
Yeah. But the monster, we have to worry about whatever that killed that one guy.
Yep. So just bring a lot of health potions. You see, he would have told us he brought his gear with him, so he would.
Yes, you still had all of your gear in there.
Yeah, so you just bring a lot of health potions.
Yeah, I have all my gear.
All right, so on number 5 then.
Okay.
So 10 seconds as before.
All right. So Stein, you go into number 5.
Yes.
All right. The pod closes as you sit down in the recliner, and you find yourself sitting in a very similar recliner in what appears to be a lavishly appointed bedroom. A large octagonal bed, I can't speak, sits in the center of the room. On the surface of the ceiling appears to be a series of mirrors, and in the other corner to your right is another identical recliner, though that one sits empty.
All right. What am I dressed as?
Yourself.
I mean, in my normal clothes that I was in?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to stand up and move around and for the 10 seconds get a lay of the land, a quick scan.
This room is extremely odd, as there is no apparent source of light, though you can see easily, and there are no doors. Go ahead and make an investigation check. The bed is exceptionally soft. Do you try sitting in the other seat?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check
Yeah.
the other seat.
The other seat feels just like the first leather recliner, though nothing happens when you sit in it. The 10 seconds elapse, and everything goes black with the seam opening to reveal Freeman.
That was weird. I have a theory though. Let's check the last one because I have a theory. I think that one is a meeting place, I believe. Because if the
Oh,
two
like a long
couches-
distance. Yeah, like a
Yeah,
long
two
distance.
couches can meet like spouses. You can visit your spouse or something. Yeah. For conjugal visits. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we're on a prison ship. A really nice prison ship.
All right. So you go over to the sixth and final pod. You sit down in it. It closes up, and you find yourself in the same well-appointed bedroom. Sitting in the other chair, though, to start.
All right. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. This is for yeah.
Private out of reality meetings. Yep.
This is for stuff you can't do on the ship.
All right. So 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Pop pod.
Yeah.
Same room, but he was sitting in the other chair. Like the room is obviously not symmetrical, so it wouldn't be difficult to confuse him.
Correct. It's a trapezoidal-shaped room.
All right. So we go back to the
Western with comp language.
okay, I'll go back to the Western with comp language then. So we was gonna go to the ship one and find out what's going on.
Well, oh yeah. Sorry, no, yeah. I was curious what happened in the bar. I wanted to hear the
Well,
argument.
I mean,
but...
the guy got into a bar fight and then came out and confronted you for standing there, and you pulled your your big
And
iron
blasted
on your
him.
hips and shot him.
All right, yeah. The ship. You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, figured out because even if it is a simulation, it'll still give us the lay of the ship and
Yep.
more stuff.
More info. So yeah,
Yep.
make sure you go in with a red card.
Yep, got a red card.
All right. Back to I believe it's number 4 for the ship simulation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have? Wait, before I get in there, I want to ask a question. Does Lucina have resurrection just in case?
I don't believe he's high enough.
I would remind you that I am running a sorcerer.
Yeah, that's right. You're a sorcerer. All right. Well, as long as I don't die outright, I should be fine.
What's your health at? Do we want to take a short rest and get you back to full?
I mean, I'm still at full. I haven't taken any damage.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, yeah, how many potions of healing do you have?
I have 10.
Oh, then yeah. Go in there with that.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go in there with that.
Because I mean, worst case, you got to chug like 2 or 3 of them to get a bunch of health back, but at least you'll be able to do it on the fly.
Yeah, and if my magic works, I should be fine anyway.
Yep. All right. So what are we going for a timetable then? You want like 1 minute, 2 minutes?
Give me 2 minutes.
2 minutes. All right.
2 minutes
120
starting.
seconds.
Yeah. And I sit down in the chair.
20
Okay.
rounds.
All right. The pod closes and then opens as if being forced open. A man in that same silvery suit, looking exactly the same as before, reaches in towards you as if beckoning you, saying, "Oh God, you have to get out of here!" And then he just gets ripped to the side. That same monstrous call. And then his death throw screams.
I'm going to go out. Of
You
the
see-
pod.
Yep, you see the room, nice, bright, and clean. A hole torn in the ceiling. The dismembered parts of his body, sans torso, in a blood pool in the center of the room.
Okay. So there's nothing on the lower nothing on the lower part of his body that could be useful. No identifications, cards, a belt.
The torso is gone with the belt. The only thing you notice that on the sleeve there was a single red band, like printed on it.
That's security. All right. Well, I am going to draw my sword just in case,
Okay.
and then begin moving.
What's your passive perception?
Passive perception is 15.
You would hear something above you as you're moving to move away from this.
Okay. What is it?
You look up at the hole and see that. Before it just skitters away off somewhere else, and you just hear the banging in the ceiling.
Xenomorphs. Stein doesn't know what that is, but he knows in the back of his mind it's definitely not good.
I think anybody from any time period would ever see that and go, well, that's not good.
However, I would love to get some of its acid blood in a vial. Or its saliva in a vial, if I could. So the hole, does it look like it was burned or torn?
Torn.
Torn, okay. And the body looks torn as well, right?
Yes, as if with sharp claws.
Okay. Well, here we go. I guess I'm going into one of the rooms. Which direction should I go first?
Well, there is a closed door to the south, a closed door to the west, 2 closed doors to the north.
Which way were the screams coming from?
Well, when they were coming from that blood pool.
Oh, well, yeah.
That's the guy that died. Currently, you don't hear any screams.
Let's go to the door to the north.
Okay, the one on the left or the right?
The one on the left.
All right. You open it. Well, actually, it just opens as you approach. There was no color on the door frame. Inside, you see what appears to be a storage room. Crates are stacked up nicely. Comprehend Languages tells you that many of them are listed as, virtual pod spare parts.
Okay.
Slot machine spare parts.
Okay.
Couch stuffing.
All right. Well, then I'll go to
Beans.
the room on the. Then I'll go out that door and go to the one on the right.
Yeah. This one is another storage room. This one appears to be labeled with things of like water, snacks, potato chips.
Huh, potato chips. Wonder what that is. Anyway, I'm going to go out to out of the storage rooms again, and now you said there was
A door to the west and a door to the south.
a door to the west. Let's go to the door to the west.
Okay. So the door to the west opens, and immediately in front, on the ground, in this 10-foot wide hall, you can see the remains of a man. The upper body is completely missing, though his belt and his legs are still there. On the ground next to him is what appears to be a longer wand, a wood stock in the back, and 2 cylindrical dark metal protrusions towards the front.
I'm gonna pick that up.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. It's like 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds.
Does it look like it has a trigger mechanism for like a crossbow?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it has 2 such trigger mechanisms on there.
Double barrel.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. I'll hold on to that. You never know. Hold on to that. And I'll continue down that hallway.
Okay. So the hallway goes north to a T-junction. Beyond that, you can see 2 more closed doors, one marked in red, one marked in gray. To the south, you can see it also goes to a cross intersection.
Red card, so I'm gonna go to the red door. I'm gonna go to the red door because I have a red card.
Okay.
Is my red card still on me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. As you get to that door, you hear off in the distance, to the southwest of you, it sounds like, a scream that is abruptly cut off.
Fuck. All right then. What's in the fuck?
You open the door.
Yeah.
All right. You open the door. Reveals a 30 by 30 room, a long dining room table set in here with some nice sifters of alcohol, very similar to the ones you picked up before when you came through this room. On the western wall is a couch and a seating area. On the northern facing wall is a closed door marked in gray.
Fuck, I wish I could get a gray card. That would be amazing. There's no other room out of this, no other doorway out of this room?
Nope.
Oh, then I gotta double back. I can't open the gray doors because my red card won't open the gray doors, so I have to double back.
Okay. So you double back towards the T intersection.
Yeah.
So you can go to the west, where it looks like it then hooks to the north, or you can go south to a cross intersection.
Let's go to the cross intersection.
All right, you head towards the cross intersection.
Wait, which way did the scream come from?
To the southwest.
That's the way I'm gonna go.
Okay, so that'd be the cross intersection. So you go south. To the east of the cross intersection, you can see the hallway ends at a 20-foot wide hall that turns south. To the west, it looks like it continues off as far as you can see. And to the south, it looks like it then turns to the west.
I don't know which way to go.
You hear another scream, this time due west.
Let's head that direction.
All right. You start heading that direction. The hallway eventually ending up at another cross intersection, 20-foot wide corridor to the north, 20-foot wide corridor to the south, and a 10-foot wide corridor to the west. To the south, the 20-foot wide corridor ends at a T-junction with another 20-foot wide corridor. A body is slumped up against the wall to the south. This one looks to be missing, both of his left arm and left leg. He's not moving.
All right, I'm gonna go check the body and see if there's anything I can use on it.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
What's he dressed in?
That same silvery outfit that you've seen other people dress in. But not you. The only thing you find of interest is he had a orange key card on his pocket, in his right leg pocket, and on his belt he had another one of those metal cylinders with the three positional big switch and the small switch. Buttons, not switches.
Does he have a way to carry it on his belt? I mean, does it have like a pouch to carry it in?
Yeah, he had the card was kept in the cylinder. Yeah, he had like a cylindrical, almost like a leather-like material, though it's thinner than you would see of leather this strong.
Well, then I'm going to take his belt because it has the little container and the little cylinder thing, because I don't want to just stick the thing in my pocket.
Okay.
I'm hoping some of this stuff transfers back. That's why I'm grabbing it, because you never know.
Yeah, you do see that the switch on the top, the big switch, is currently set to X.
Okay, well, I'm going to switch it to 8.
Okay.
And then, okay, I'm going to continue on.
All right. So, at this T intersection of the 20-foot wide halls, you can go back north to that cross intersection. West and east both then turn south. Like the hallway that you're intersecting with then turns to the south.
Okay, that's the way I'll go. I'll go south.
Okay. Are you going along the east way or the west way?
Let's go along the west way first.
Okay.
Because it'll come back around to the east way.
Yeah. You go around to the east, and it looks like it goes to the south to another T intersection, with 20-foot wide hallways. You could continue south, or you could turn to the east. But on the west wall of that is a door that has the yellow mark on the door frame, but the door appears to have been torn open from the inside.
Hmm. Well, let's look in this room then and see what's in there.
Okay.
Stein with no fear.
Inside this room, you can see what appears. It is a 10-foot wide, 30-foot long room with 4 other doors in it. To the north, a closed yellow door. To the west, a closed yellow door. To the south, a closed yellow door. And to the southwest, a closed yellow door. Also, scattered about this room are a series of what look to be eggs, though the tops seem to have all been opened. There are 12 such eggs.
Oh dear God.
You know what that is.
I know what that is. Stein does not know what this is. Stein, fuck! I hate building a scientist because Stein is curious.
Yeah, what
Okay.
happened to the scientists in that movies again?
Yeah, I know. Stein is going to go and inspect one of the eggs.
Okay.
It's open.
Yeah, you look over the egg.
Oh crap!
The egg is empty.
Oh, no facehuggers, damn.
Oh, that would suck for me to die with a. And now when I come out, would I still have the thing inside me to explode later?
Well,
Oh my God!
that'd be some fucking freaky Inception.
I know, right?
So how'd your players destroy your D&D world? Well, they brought a virtual reality alien over and it spread across the entirety of the continents.
Oh my God! I would just. Oh. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a sample
Okay.
of the stuff inside the egg
Yeah.
and put it in a vial.
Yep. It's all sticky and mucus-like.
Okay, I'm gonna put a vial of that. I'm gonna write it down, but it may not work, may not keep, but I'm gonna write it down anyway.
Okay.
And then after I've done that, there's no sign of what was in the eggs, is it?
There's not.
Hey, Stein, from our exploring of the ship and reading the manual and everything, but you would know the north side is looks like security area, and the center area is also security.
Okay, so I need to go north then.
Yeah, either the square in the middle or the area to the north would be your best bet for getting more information about the ship we're currently on.
All right, then that's what I'm gonna start heading that direction then. See, I didn't pay much attention to all the maps that y'all were building.
Yeah, I can't. I can send you a screenshot of the old, but I can't show you what I'm working on right now because I'm starting over. I don't want to talk about it.
So you exit the yellow room, which you would know from talking to other people before is a medical officer controlled room.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the room I was. Oh Lord.
This is the old before I had that.
And you said
scaling.
you're heading north?
Yeah, I'm gonna start heading north.
Okay. So yeah, you head north, following the 20-foot wide corridor. As you approach the 60 by 60 room with a 20-foot diameter cylinder in the center, light coming out of the 2 archways, you see a large claw kind of grab the floor as the xenomorph hoists itself into the room in front of you. you should roll initiative.
And where are we at on the timetable too? Because
There are 6 rounds remaining.
Stein about to get xenomorphed.
Well, Stein, you go first. It is 60 feet away from you.
60 feet.
Yes, 6-0.
I cast haste on myself,
Okay.
and then I run. Run away!
Which direction? South or towards it?
Away from it! I ain't running towards it. The hell?
I don't know. All right, just check it. Just check it. All right, how far do you run?
Well, hang on. I'm trying to haste doubles my haste.
Doubles your movement, yes.
Double my movement, so I have that gives me a grand total of 110 feet of movement. So I'm using it all. Back the way I came.
All right. So 70 feet would get you back to that 20 by 20 T intersection. Are you going to the east and then south, or to the west and then south?
To the west and then south.
All right, you hang a right. And that would be 80, 90, 100. So that would get you to the corner of that. You hear the creature pursuing at a dash. At a dash, it moves 120 feet. You can see it emerging 60 feet behind you.
Oh, my dear God in heaven.
Yeah, these things are fast.
All right. My turn?
Yes.
I cast Longstrider on myself to give me 125 feet of movement. And I run some more.
Plus haste.
Okay. So you start running. As you get to the T intersection in front of the red door, you realize there is a second xenomorph at that corner.
What?
You're between 2 xenomorphs.
Fuck this. All right. Fine.
You could try to run past him to the south, but you would provoke an attack of opportunity from him.
No.
With the
no.
combination of haste and Longstrider, you could disengage action or no? Oh no, you use Longstrider this turn. That's the action. Oops.
Yeah. I mean, I don't invoke attacks of opportunity anyway
Oh, okay.
because I have the mobile feat.
Does that require you to attack somebody?
I think so. I'm trying to check and look. I think it does require me to attack.
You have
yeah,
not
I have to
attacked.
make an attack, and
Melee attack.
I have to make a melee attack. Right. So, you know what? I have an extra action because of
Oh yeah, haste.
haste, right?
Yep.
Can I cast another spell?
No, but you can use it to disengage.
Haste specifies you can only use that action for certain things.
Oh.
It's
One attack, dash,
it's
disengage, hide, or use an object.
yeah. Cast a spell is a separate type of action.
Can I pull the trigger on this gun I'm holding?
Absolutely.
Fuck.
Are you pulling
hell.
one trigger or both triggers?
Both triggers at this fucking thing?
Okay. Please make a ranged attack with a weapon you are unproficient in.
Just add your dex mod.
Yeah, it's a D20 plus your dex mod. That hits him as you give him both barrels. So the damage for both barrels is 10d10. Yes, you.
Die, bitch!
Yeah, you almost blow him in half. Acidic blood spraying on the walls and the floor and the ceiling, kind of sizzling away. You can see it eating through the metal, which you know from experience is adamantine. The acid is eating through it. It looks to be nearly dead.
Nearly dead? It's not dead?
It is not. It is not dead. It has more than 62 hit points.
Oh my god. Well, all right then. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Shit.
Well, on its turn, it is going to try and stab you first at 10 feet away with its tail.
Fuck! Anything else would have missed. Anything else would have missed.
So that deals 28 points of piercing damage to you,
Oh fuck. Okay.
as it then runs into melee and attempts to bite you.
Okay. If it don't roll a 20, I'm fine.
Rolls 20. Rolls 20.
Yes.
Rolls 20.
Shut up, Gilbert.
Yeah, you're able to dodge, though it is now like next to you. It's like 5 feet away.
Fine.
The other one comes running up behind,
Fuck.
and this one is going to make a leaping attack at you
Shit. Fuck. Hell.
and misses. As it sails overhead and lands to your south. So there's one immediately to your west. Actually, that one to your south, it would have passed through your zone of control. You can take an attack of opportunity if you have a melee weapon of some kind.
Just so happen I do. But that would miss.
That would miss. Yeah, it sails and lands 10 feet to your south. So there's one 10 feet to your south and one 5 feet to your west. The north hallway looks clear.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
Well, as a bonus action, I ignite my dark saber.
Hold on. Sorry, I forgot one thing from you. You need to make a concentration save on haste. From the tail strike. That might affect what you want to do on your turn. So.
What is it?
Con save.
Just con.
Yep, DC is 14. Haste fails. So you cannot move or take action until after this turn. The last sentence of haste.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So I can't do anything.
You can't move. You can't take any type of action. I guess if you have like a non-action thing that's like a class ability, you could do that.
I've already activated Blade Song, so.
Would he? Oh, I guess probably not.
Would that be an item interaction? Could I do that?
An item interaction is an item interaction. What are you doing?
Hang on, let me see what I have first. Hold on.
If you're talking about like activating the cylinder, that's an action.
Oh no, I'm not going to do that. I may drink a potion. But I
Drinking
need
a
to do
potion is an action.
Oh well, then I can't do that either.
An item interaction is essentially just like pulling something out, but not actually using it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can't do no. But I want to roll something anyway. I got to roll something anyway because I forgot to do it. To see what I have.
How far would?
All right. So are you done then on your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the one that's near death is going to try and stab you with his tail again. He misses. He then tries to bite you again. And misses. The one to your south is then also going to attempt to hit you with its tail. And then moves up and tries to bite you. Does an 18 hit you?
No.
Okay. Then
I have
it's your turn.
22 armor class without my reaction.
Oh, nice.
All right, my turn.
It is your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action ignite the dark saber.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the first one twice.
The near death one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, roll to hit.
Shit.
You do not hit him.
I made a melee attack though. So
You did.
They can't get reactions on me if I decide to book it. But you know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. Fuck it. Action surge. I'm gonna do it again.
All right. You do not hit them.
God bless it. They're hard to hit.
They're
I ain't
very
rolled above a
dexterous.
10 yet.
Yeah, it doesn't help that you haven't rolled above a 10 on your attack roll. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, on their turn, they're going to attempt to keep bullying you.
Fuck!
So one of the tails hits you. And it hits you for 27 piercing damage. They then attempt to bite you. And fail. Your turn. The 25 will hit.
Seeing what damage is. Bleed. Oh, excuse me. $12 points of psychic damage.
All right. Yeah, your sword just cuts him, and he slumps to the ground, dead from the psychic damage.
All right. Can't outrun that other one.
The body slowly starting to dissolve the floor where it's laying.
Okay, well that's fine. Is the other one? That's fine. That's fine.
The other one is uninjured and to your south.
All right, then I don't have any more action, so I guess I'm done. I could run, but I ain't hasted, so he can catch me. So fuck it.
Okay. On his turn,
If you don't roll a 20, I'm good.
he will back up, turn, and start running away, provoking an attack of opportunity from you.
Bitch.
That hits him. Yeah, and you deal some psychic damage to him. As he runs to the south and around the corner out of sight, you hear him skittering off until you don't hear him anymore.
Shit.
You stand there, the dead body slowly dissolving through the adamantine floor.
I
do you
want
do?
some of the juice off, some of the blood off of that. Something.
Okay, what do you put it in?
A glass vial. Will it hold the glass vial, or will it eat through that too?
So you kind of carefully scrape some of it into a glass vial, and you notice smoke wafting from the glass vial.
Damn.
You're pretty sure it's eating through it, though more
Can I
slowly
get-
than metal.
Oh, wait, I got it. Can I pick up a piece of its finger that doesn't have anything on it?
Yes.
I'm gonna throw it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Eat through that, goddammit! Different dimension.
And then it implodes.
Okay.
Eat through another. It may eat through all the suits I got in there, but they're all in rags anyway. So, yeah.
Well, it's more what happens if the bag gets pierced from the inside. There's a thing. But anyway. So yeah, you throw the finger in the bag of holding.
Should I go after that little fucking thing?
Mr. Bags being pierced from the inside.
I know it's bad. I'll beat a xenomorph, damn it, and I'm chasing the second one. Should I go after him? No. I'm gonna drink a couple of health
Based
potions.
on our agreed upon time, you know you're gonna get pulled out pretty soon.
You have 2 rounds
Yeah.
before you're pulled out.
How many?
Go for it. Go for the win.
How many
Go
rounds?
big, go home.
You have 12 seconds. 2
12
rounds.
seconds. I'm gonna drink. How many is a healing potion? A D4.
2d4 plus 2.
How
2d4
many
plus
can I
2.
drink in 12 seconds?
2 of them.
2.
2. So it's 44 plus 2.
Yes.
44 plus 4.
Oh yeah, plus 4. Sorry. And as you finish drinking the second one, with the rending of metal, you see the xenomorph body disappear as it falls through the floor to the level below. More hallway visible. And then everything goes black. You're sitting in a recliner, Stein. All of the equipment that you gained in that simulation is gone. But also, those potions you drank, while they did in fact heal you, you still have them. Your equipment is as you entered with.
Oh, that's cool.
Check the bag of holding.
Yeah, I know. What about the bag of holding? That's what I'm saying.
Do you attempt to pull out the finger from the bag of holding?
Not yet. I'm gonna get out of the pod first and tell the
Okay.
rest of them what I fought. They won't believe me, but damn it, Stein's got a story now.
A black chitinous monster that stands twice as tall as a normal man.
With acid for blood, it was melting through the adamantine. Of course, they don't believe me. I'm gonna look in the bag of holding. Is the finger still in there?
No, I
Yes.
believe you. It's
The
a
finger
double.
is in there.
Yes.
Aha, we found a loop. Oh, wait, that's bad. Don't bring any eggs back.
We
Hold on.
found a loophole. I could have stuck a gun in there. Damn it!
Hold on, what?
Finger is still in the bag.
The xenomorph finger that he picked up and put inside of the bag of holding in the simulation is still inside of the bag of holding outside of the simulation.
Okay. Wait, you didn't pick up any eggs, did you?
Do what?
You didn't pick up any eggs, did you?
No. I picked up some goo, but I didn't put it in the bag.
Yeah. And that's gone.
Yeah, that's gone.
As is the coach gun.
Damn. But now that we know the loophole, though, we could go back into any one of these simulations and
No.
get something out of it.
No, that's the only simulation where you were described having your gear. All of the other simulations, you do not go in with gear. You start with gear.
That's true.
So that's the only one that you can go in. But I know a use for that loophole. If it's a simulation of the ship, find the captain and get his key.
Yeah, I know. I was trying, but I don't know which direction to go.
North. The captain's quarters are north by northwest in the ship. They're
Go.
the only gray doors other than the one in the center. Everywhere else is all other colors. Gray is only in that northeast
Maybe you
corner
should
of the
try
ship.
it.
I would need a long rest before I could go into something like this. Yeah, if you
so would
describe that
I,
level
though.
of combat.
I'm burned out. No. I'm not going back in there to fight them things again. Not
Are we
without no
feeling
rest.
sleepy?
No. I burned
Not really. It's only been about half a day.
my 4th level spell slot and all
Oh
my cards.
yeah. No, I forgot that we've been here an extra day. I forgot we already took a long rest at the beginning of the day with the security guard outside, didn't we? No, it was a short rest. When did we last long rest?
You haven't long rest
A
since
long
we
time ago.
Oh yeah, we long rested in the
I gotta go to that.
Didn't we long rest in? No, we didn't.
I don't think so.
No, you didn't? Huh. I
We
might
long
have
rested
missed.
before the shadows. Before the booze bottle shadows.
Yes, that's right. Yes, I was saying because I
I
had it
knew we
marked down
long
that you
rested.
took a long rest, but I didn't keep track of where.
Then I don't think I reset my health. I should have, but I don't
You
think
should
I
have.
did.
It's a bit late now.
Yeah. No, I'm fine sitting with my health as that. That's why I'm sitting there confused, like, because I know I didn't take that much health loss in the fight with the shadows. I don't think I took any damage in that fight.
Which
The
shadows?
only fight that I took damage is when Lucina nuked me. Like,
It
she
was
turned the
good thing it
microwave on
ran around the
high.
clip. I couldn't see it. Yeah, because I was gonna kill it on my very next action. I was gonna call down the space laser and shoot that sucker.
Turned the microwave on high. What?
When you fried me with the robot had me in its arms. That's the only time I've actually taken a massive amount of damage. And then the ceiling the ceiling
That's very
fucks and the spiders didn't do much damage to me.
Me neither. That was the only time. Now I'm over half health and I'm burned out on spell slots.
Yeah.
So,
But anyway, so now we know these are some sort of multi-dimensional storytelling system. I'm trying my hardest not to say virtual reality.
well, I can tell you what they were called. I can tell you what they were called. Remember the name of the parts that I read off the boxes? So
Yeah,
we
but-
know what they're called.
I guess would the terms virtual and reality would be existence in words, correct, Under? Like,
Yes.
so if he said virtual reality in our language, it would
That's what the boxes
click.
said in the storage room.
like an
Parts
alternate
for the
reality
virtual
sort of.
reality pods.
Perhaps if you're well read, yes, it would.
Oh, I am well read.
Well, we're both real red. So.
Are you?
But you're in science, I'm in history. That's where we
See, that's the thing is,
I'm in history and
history
fantasy.
wouldn't give you the virtual prior to it, the computerization had a very specific meaning and was a much more technically used word involving things like mirrors and the image inside of it. It represented phantom type things that were
Okay.
represented in physics. You wouldn't really see it in the historical writing. It'd be
Okay,
academic.
so that would be
type.
more of
It'd be more
Stein
like
would be more,
Stein would probably understand what it was getting at, what the implication of virtual reality
And I
is.
can explain
You
it to
wouldn't.
him. He's smart.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I'm not-
once you understand it, Stein, you'd be able to explain it to everybody else. That's not a problem.
So now we have a word to use for those pods. So, but okay. I think we should go explore the. We know what these pods are. We can come back to them. And yeah, we're running low on resources in terms of utility resources. So let's do some more exploratory and start heading to the west side, that northwest corner of the ship. We really don't have much explored. And then tomorrow, after we long rest, we'll come here right away, and one of us heads in with the bag of holding to try finding the captain and getting a Grey Key. It's going to have to be you, Stein, because you're the only one that can comp language, because it's cast self. You can't cast that on somebody else. You're the only
Yeah,
person that can have a chance of understanding. Because they're speaking a language we do not contextual or linguistically have any comprehension of. That's the only reason comp language is useful.
I only found one living person, and he died the instantaneous you get in there.
Yeah, but you know if you head north, the xenomorph comes out of the elevator. So you approach from a different spot. So the xenomorph can't see you. If you were coming up that main hallway right to the door of the elevator.
Or if I've got
If
a
you-
rest, I could tear through that xenomorph. He wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah. And plus you'd have the shotgun to start out with.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, like I think we should just do a little bit more exploring and get the rest of the lay of the land kind of, and figure out what that corner of the ship is used utility wise.
Wait, can he not just go in, put the shotgun into the bag of holding, go out? Can we have a shotgun?
Yes, we've
That's a
established the bag of
possibility, but I don't
holding.
know about that. I'm more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to empty the bag of holding before I went in there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, the real fun thing, the real fun thing is with that, and the fact that so far the simulations have repeated, meaning they start over, meaning there is infinite shotguns.
Oh shit, that's true.
We
You
can
didn't even
all be
think of that.
carrying shotguns.
Yeah, you can literally go in, run to the shotgun, figure out how long it takes you to get there, have somebody ready to key the card, and just loop it and load the bag of holding full of shotguns. Not that I'm actually going to do that because that's silly, but you actually could.
But ain't nobody proficient with them. We'd have to.
Yeah,
have
it's
to
still,
keep them
like,
a
for me, it's a
while.
+5. Still a +5 to hit, and I can roll with advantage because I can aim. The only thing we don't understand, which we could figure out with a tinker check, would be the mechanism of how they load.
But if we could get some of the ammunition, we could learn how to build
Infinite
our own.
shotguns. The shotgun comes loaded.
Yeah, I know, but we
Infinite
could learn
shotguns.
gunpowder and everything.
Yeah, technically.
Reverse
But that's
engineering
beside the point.
one gun would change our world.
Yeah, gunpowder, I mean, cannons would exist, like, not primary cannons, but there'd be something similar, right?
Chip
I
cannons,
don't. I
guess.
don't think we do.
Are there cannons in this setting?
No.
Okay, then
Gunpowder. We have the basis starting of gunpowder right now.
we have gunpowder. The gray powder that the alchemist can make is equivalent of gunpowder. I'm assuming that's what Under was describing, basically. He said it was a gray blasting powder.
Yes, it was basically black powder.
Yeah. But anyway, no, loopholes aside, I think we should just explore the rest of the ship, and then tomorrow, when Stein's full health, we'll run in and see if we
Get a
can't
key
get a gray
card.
card. We might come across a gray card in the west part of the ship.
Yeah, we haven't finished searching the ship. And then there's a
Yeah.
lower level, too.
Yes, there's several lower levels. From our look down the elevator, I think it was 5 decks under. From what you described when we were looking down, there's 5 doorways down the tube. At different levels?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, so there's 4 more decks of this ship. Or no, 5 more? 6 total or 5 total?
You, like, counting this floor would be 6.
Okay, so 6 total decks. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot to explore still, and obviously the pods aren't going anywhere. We know how they function, so we can come back anytime. I think we should get more map flushed out, and if we don't have any luck with a gray card, then we can come back to the pods and play around with loopholes. So, let's head. Let's go out that western door, go down that western hallway, and cross the elevator room and start popping them doors open.
Okay. So you...
So the northern elevator, the western hallway off of it.
Sure. So, in that northern 60 by 60 room, here's what you see. Looking to the west. The 2 doors on the northern face that are closed are violet. The 3 doors on the south and the open door to the north are uncolored.
Let's check the uncolored to the south real quick. So, first door.
First door opens to reveal what looks to be some living quarters. Trashed and violated, and nothing of value.
All right. Next door.
Yeah. The next 2 doors to the south are both the same. Small, living quarters that have been thoroughly ransacked. To the north through the open door, you can spy a nicer, larger set of living quarters that have also been ransacked. You can also tell as you've walked down the hall that the 20-foot hall ends about 80 feet from the 60 by 60 room and turns to the south into a 10 by 10 corridor, a violet door visible on the west wall.
Okay. Well, let's open the two northern violet doors real quick. So closest to the elevator, so eastmost, and then westmost, and then we'll check out that hallway.
Okay. So you're starting with the easternmost?
Yep.
Alright, you open it. It appears to be a storeroom. Crates and boxes stacked up, though they have long succumbed to time and decay.
All right. Don, you want to run through this? Storeroom might have something interesting in it.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Stein and I sweep the room.
Okay.
And I need to unfortunately step away again. My apologies if this keeps happening.
All good.
Yeah. So you go through the room. Many of the boxes, even though they don't look to have been as thoroughly ransacked, the contents have long since decayed to dust. The only thing that strikes you as odd is you find another large metal container, pill-shaped, about 6 inches in diameter and about 2 feet long, with a what looks to be some type of mechanism, like a twisting mechanism, on one end.
Six inches round, 2 feet long. Like a canister of some kind, really big.
Yeah.
All right. So like the size of a scuba tank.
About that, yeah.
Okay. Well, Diane, why don't we take a closer look at this thing? Seems interesting.
Well,
No problem.
make an investigation check then. Okay. So you're looking at this, and you can see what appears to be some type of port near the twisting mechanism. And it's pretty obvious that the twisting is some type of valve, and that you could open it by twisting it.
Oh, it's literally a scuba tank. Holy shit. All right. I guess just chuck it in the bag of holding for now. We haven't had anything
So
blow up
you're not
yet.
gonna open it? Like,
No, yeah. What
open the
we
bottle?
don't know what happens when you open it, so we'll open it later.
No fun.
So
Hey,
you're chucking it in the bag of holding?
Either that or the portal hole, but portal hole isn't here right now, so.
Okay.
Stein, did you get that?
What do we put in the bag?
A equivalent of a scuba tank. It's a 6-inch by 2-foot cylinder with a valve and a twisty knob on the top. So either a oxygen cylinder or, well, it shouldn't have been. Is there anything written on it? Stein should still have comp language up.
How long does comp languages last? An hour.
An hour?
Yeah, it would still be up. Well, yeah, Stein, as you kind of brush off some of the grime, it would read as CO2 compressed, like the letters CO and the number 2, and then the word compressed.
Guessing we don't have a periodic table yet.
You don't. You have no idea what CO and 2 would mean.
All right, yeah. So put it in the bag of holding. We'll play with it later. So yeah, CO2 cylinder.
Is it a good size one?
6-inch by 2 foot. It'll be real fun when we open it and start freezing shit on accident.
Okay.
Yep, he just put it in the bag.
Yep.
Sounds like a.
That is all you find in this room.
All right. Okay, so that was door number 1 north, so door number 2 north then, on the other side of
Okay.
the open room.
Yeah, you open it up to reveal another set of storage rooms. Again, while ravaged by time, it does not appear to have been ravaged by creatures.
All right, I think we'll search.
Alright, make an investigation check then. Yeah, most of this appears to be boxes full of randomly shaped bits of metal. All of the boxes are simply labeled spare parts with a number after them. Except for one box that you find in a corner. That one is labeled Bobcat. Do you open that one?
Yeah.
Okay, you open it. Inside is a large feline skeleton.
Well, that's just cruel.
I mean, yeah, there's no air holes or nothing. I mean, damn.
How large?
It's a large sized creature.
That's
It's
Oh.
bobcat sized.
big cat.
Yeah, I didn't think it was
You do
that
see
big.
in the back another one of those cylinders. This one's connected to some other mechanism, but you can see the shape and all of that. The writing on that cylinder is O2 compressed.
What's it connected to?
It looks like a vent. Like the pipe comes out and there's like grating on it, like you'd be able to breathe through.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, but that is all you find in that room.
All right. Do we want to try disconnecting that? We did a thorough inspection of the CO2 cylinder, so
What do you say?
I mean,
Yeah,
could we
you
figure
think
out how
you-
to disconnect it?
Yeah, go ahead and make a. I would say this is an investigation check. Yeah, so the inside of the port on the CO2 canister was threaded like a screw. And so it stands to reason that this is probably also threaded together, and you can probably just unscrew it.
But we also established that the turning knob turned and controlled some sort of valve.
You did not establish that. You made an assumption about that.
Oh, that's true.
But
You
we
did
don't
not
know
actually
if the
open
knob
it.
on the top does anything or turns it on or off. So, going by what we know, we could just I would just start unscrewing it.
Okay. Yeah, you start unscrewing it. As you get about a quarter of the way through unscrewing, you start hearing a hissing sound that is constant in volume.
I start fiddling with the knob at the top to see what that does.
Okay. So you turn it one direction, no change. You turn it the other direction, and the hissing starts to abate, and you keep turning and turning, and eventually you hit a stop, like a mechanical stop, and the hissing stops.
So we learned how to turn on an oxygen tank. Good job. Learning things today. And then I finished taking it off.
Mm-hmm. It is worth noting that even with that small leak, the cylinder is, to the touch, significantly colder already.
Okay.
This one makes cold.
This one makes cold. Yes. So I'll put that in the bag of holding.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Was that check for both of those rooms, or are we only in the first room?
That was the check for both of the rooms.
Okay. All right, on to the door at the corner then. Oh, we'll peek the hall first, make sure there's no, xenomorphs or anything. Now we
Okay.
gotta worry about that.
Yeah. No, it's just a 10-foot wide hall. Goes 10, 20, 30,
we never
40,
actually
50
searched
feet
the medical
before
corner,
turning to the
did
west.
we?
No, you did not.
No. We have not opened a yellow door yet.
And now the party's scared too.
I mean, there could be eggs in one of those rooms. If I go back the way I came to the room that we haven't searched, then I mean, would we find facehugger eggs?
Who knows? But yeah, you see this hallway go down to the south 50 feet. On the west side of the hall are 2 closed violet doors. On the east side, 3 doorways. 2 are closed with violet, 1 is open and is unmarked.
Well, let's just go with unmarked first. So nearest unmarked door.
Well, that would be the open door.
What's the one immediately around the corner to the east?
It's violet.
Oh, it's violet. Okay.
So you're going to the
then,
open door?
Yeah, let's go to the open door.
Okay. You go to the open door, and you can see ruptured boxes and barrels made from a pale blue material, similar to horn, are stacked along the walls of this room. The contents of the containers were clearly organic. The stuff has rotted to a stinking mess and sprouted thick clusters of bright pink toadstools. The floor is covered in water that streams down one wall, borne from leaking pipes along the western wall. Oily black ropes dangle from a breach in the ceiling and lie splayed out across the floor. In a cabinet set into the south wall, 3 curious rod-like objects are visible in a rack behind a glass door.
So from Stein and Mai's little stint in the VR, those rods look like anything that we've seen in any other worlds?
No. No, in fact, they look closest, though they're visibly different, as in they have some type of, like, triggering mechanism. They look closest to the, the O2 and CO2 canisters you've picked up.
Ah, okay. All right, well, let's give this room a sweep, Stein.
Okay. Well, go ahead and make an investigation check as you walk into the room.
Another room.
Yep. Some interesting looking things in a glass case, so let's sweep it and then we'll check them out.
And you're helping him, right? So you're going with
Yep.
him?
I enter as well.
Okay. So Stein, you walk in there, and you're looking about this, and you step into the wet floor, and you stop. Lucina, what do you do? Like, you just see him take a step and stop moving, just standing there.
I'm back again.
Am I getting electrocuted?
Make a con save.
Is it this fucking hail?
Is he within 10 feet of me?
Nope, they walked into the room.
Damn.
When it's an investigation check, I roll all kinds of above 10s. When it ain't, I take
Stein,
fucking...
you take 38 points of lightning damage and are paralyzed.
I am also unconscious. Paralyzed, standing there.
Okay. Yeah, so you see Stein step forward for him and kind of freeze up like he's holding himself very still, and then he falls over into the water. What do you do?
I
I'm
have
so torn
37
right
hit
now.
points.
I'm so torn right now.
Wait, hold
Because
on.
I know what I should do, but I also know what a medieval guy would do.
So what do you do, Freeman?
I try to grab his leg and pull him out of it. I know
All
I
right,
should.
you grab him, and then I need a con save from you.
Against poison by chance?
Nope.
Oh, at least I'm a healthy boy.
Okay, you pass and take only half damage. So you take a lot
Well,
more.
Good news is, I'm not dead.
So you take 36 points of lightning damage, and if you're not unconscious, you are not paralyzed.
Yep. But I only reached to grab his ankle, so I shouldn't have stepped in the puddle, correct?
Correct, but his body's a circuit. So you took the
Yes.
brunt of the electrocution. Are you conscious, Freeman?
No, I am unconscious, so I would
Okay.
be grabbing his leg.
So you guys, yeah, so you guys
Muscle
see,
spasming.
so from the door, Ipfon and Lucina, you see them walking in. Stein walks into the puddle, stops for a moment, and flops over. Freeman grabs him, and then he falls over. What do you guys do?
Okay. I have a solution here with casting a spell.
Okay, what do you do?
Alrighty. So, I cast Watery Sphere on them.
Okay,
The goal is
Because-
to catch them up in the sphere and then move them with the sphere out of the electricity. I just like quickly skimmed the spell, so I'm double
yeah,
checking.
I'm double checking it too, because I never fucking use this spell. Let's see. So you conjure a water. Any creature in the sphere space, 5-foot radius, must make a strength save. On a successful save, they eject. On a failed save, they are restrained by the sphere and engulfed by the water. At each of its turn, you can repeat the save. As an action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet in a straight line. Yada yada yada. It doesn't. Oh, any creatures restrained. Okay, yeah. So you can cast it on them. They would be restrained by the sphere, but that was your action, and so you can't move it this turn.
Right.
Okay. Ifan, do you do anything?
Yeah. Hold on. Oh shit.
You typing it up too,
Okay.
Stein?
Yeah, I'm taking on my death save.
Yeah, I've got it typed up.
I was gonna say I was gonna try and cast fucking, was it Cure Wounds, I think? On either one.
Okay.
I would
Who are you
just-
running up to touch
I would wait.
in the watery sphere?
You just if in basic logic, you just watch Stein fall down, and then I touched him, and I fell down.
So you do
Touching
not want to
is,
touch.
regardless of
needs
knowing
touch.
about electricity or not, touching is bad. But if you want to
Cure
run up and
Wounds needs
touch one of
touch.
us,
Go right ahead.
Hold on.
healing word is not touch. Everything else is.
Yes.
Oh, let me check if I have that.
Your paladin.
Yes, but I might not have it like fucking readied.
You might not have prepared
You
it
should
this
always-
morning.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
only have 3 spell slots. I always
Also,
have,
it's not really a
healing
paladin
word.
spell.
It's not?
No.
Oh, is it just a cleric-y thing?
Bard, cleric, and druid.
I have
Oh,
Prayer
okay.
of Healing that doesn't need touch, so I'll use that instead.
You'll
which
use
is
what?
actually better. Prayer of Healing.
That's a 10-minute casting time.
Fuck. It is? Oh shit, it is! Oh my god.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
like
can,
a
you can
long
start
rest
chanting, but it'll be 100 rounds before it finishes.
Just let me handle it. They'll be fine.
Okay. There's not really much healing spells I can. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't do anything. That's fine. Stein, at the start of this turn, please make a death save.
Actually, yeah, I'll get closer, but not in the fucking puddle or touching them.
Great. You wake up. Please make a con save versus electrocution.
He should have +5 because I moved closer.
Sure.
He did move closer.
Yeah. Sure. Great. You take half damage.
I am at 1 hit point. Come on.
And now you're unconscious again.
Oh my god.
You do gain a level of exhaustion, though.
Yeah.
All right. Freeman, death save, please. Great. Now please make a con save.
20. The one time you don't want a 20.
Yeah.
I know, right?
You pass. Now make a con save. Because you're still being electrocuted.
He would fail automatically, wouldn't he?
Con saves are not auto fail, just strength and dex.
Oh.
But that is a failure.
All right, let's see how high you can get. Not high enough.
59 points of lightning damage. Yes, okay, so you just take a 1 failed death save.
Yep.
You take one,
Not high enough.
one fail.
All right, Lucina, what do you do?
You can wait our turn.
Do I perhaps wait?
No.
No, they look like they're gonna drown inside my. Do they die of exhaustion, drowning, or electricity first? I move the sphere away from the water.
Okay, you move the sphere away from the water. You basically bring them to you out in the hall.
Mhm.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll tuck them out of the way and then drop the concentration.
Okay, so now they're soggy and on the ground. Anything else?
Well, let's see. That was my action.
Yes.
Out of curiosity, how fucked up do they appear?
They are bleeding out and unconscious.
Well, I have a solution for that too. Twin spell, healing word, get the fuck up. It's hyphenated, so it's one word.
Sure. Roll it.
What is it, D4 plus wisdom?
Yes. Remember, you have to roll it separately for them, both of them, so call out which one's which.
The first one is for Stein, the second one is for Freeman.
All right. So Stein, you wake up with 4 hit points and another level of exhaustion. Freeman, you wake up with 5 hit points and a level of exhaustion.
You know, I am really wondering what resistance to electricity does to that effect.
I'm guessing you would resist the damage, but still get shocked to fuck.
True, but does it resist the paralyzing effects of it?
I
Do
think
you
that would
walk
just
in
be
and
relying
find
on a
out?
save.
Do I fuck around and find out? Hey Ipfon, can you stand nearby?
Yeah, sure.
All right, Underdark. I step over there so that I may.
I got a really crazy question.
Yes.
Any of you clerics know the first level cleric spell, create, destroy water?
Yeah.
Why don't you just evaporate the water in the room? On the floor?
Because I'm getting to that. First, I want to find out what happens if I get electrocuted.
Wait,
Okay. You step into the water and
what
need to make a
happens
con
to a
save.
paladin when he's struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else.
Con save, Lucina.
All right. Hey Ipfon, you're standing near me, right?
He did
Yes.
say he was, so he's in the room. He just hasn't walked into the puddle.
I'm stupid, but not that stupid.
Okay. You pass and take half damage. So you take 28 points of lightning damage.
Enough to kill most mortal men.
It tingles. But you're not paralyzed.
I step out.
Okay.
So, what did you think was gonna happen?
Did it feel like my muscles were gonna seize up there?
Yes.
Good
But
to
you
know.
overcame it.
Awesome.
Also, if you are resistant to lightning, you would further have that 28.
I think it's resistant to thunder and lightning.
Oh, awesome.
So it would have only
Level
been
6
14.
storm sorcerer.
Indeed, I survived enough electricity to kill most Zvarts.
I mean, why didn't you just destroy the water down the floor so we could just?
Because I'm getting to that.
But you wanted to be electrocuted first.
It's for science.
I mean, you saw 2 people get electrocuted. You're like, oh, I wonder if I'll get electrocuted. I mean, come on.
No. The
Stein
real...
is
He
looking at
wanted to
you
see
like
how
you
tough
lost
he
your
was. That
mind.
was it. It was nothing to do with whether or not he would get electrocuted. It was just a tough game.
Well, it was
But
also
moving
to
on.
see if the resistance would affect the ability to be paralyzed by that effect.
No.
So yeah, I will start destroying water.
Okay.
Actually, you know, hold on. How much water is there?
He said it was leaking from pipes from the ceiling.
It is leaking from pipes from the ceiling. Currently in the room is a 20 by 10 puddle towards the
Alright.
back.
How deep and how much leak?
The deepest of it's probably only an 1/8 inch thick.
Oh,
Well, it specifies by gallons, so
Yeah, creating destroy
Okay.
water can destroy the whole puddle.
so I freeze the pipe shut.
Okay.
Because I took, where is it? Shape water. Hell, I can even ray of frost that if I want to.
Oh my god.
better burn a cantrip, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you freeze the water leaking out of the pipes.
Well, Ruffles, both shape water and ray of frost, both cantrips.
Oh, shape water's a cantrip? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
you're
thought it was
thinking
level.
control water.
Oh, okay, yep.
All right, and I talk some cleric words and evaporate the water into the air.
Okay. Catch and create or destroy water.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, and then the puddle evaporates.
Freeman will walk in and grab one of the wires. I wonder why it was. No, I'm kidding.
And then get to
Stein is getting one of them. He's rubbing his temple. He's getting one of them headaches.
Like, I wonder why the water was so electrical, like just leaning on one of the wires, grabbing it.
Well, remember, isn't it like you can grab onto a power line and not get electrocuted just as long as you're not touching something of lower charge?
You mean like the metal floor?
The
Yeah,
entire
like
ship.
Right.
rounded out. Yeah, on the metal.
Or a different telephone wire.
Basically.
I love that. Yeah, just you can touch one wire and not get fucked, but if you touch anything else,
It has no path for the electricity, it's just going to follow the wire. But if you give it a new path, it's going to take that.
path of least resistance directly through your internal organs.
Yep, least resistance, lowest voltage. Correct. All right, so hazard out of the way for now. I'm assuming we are capable of putting 2 and 2 together as that wire plus water equals electricity.
You would have no concept of knowing why that would be a thing. Like I said, there's just some stuff that fell down from the ceiling.
Yep.
You have no
Well-
like you don't have a concept of what wires are for
Yeah.
like electrical.
Yeah. Well, we'll be exceptionally careful considering the water was hazardous.
Would
It might have just been spicy water.
at least is it possible that Lucina might have a concept of it? Lightning strikes near trees, you still run the risk of getting struck through the root system.
No.
Okay. I had to try. It's literally on theme.
But yeah, so we'll be cautious in the room.
Okay. Well, then using that investigation check from the beginning, as you guys scour the room, the room appears, like I said, to have once held foodstuffs that have long since rotted away and are currently present in just mushrooms. In the cabinet in the back, inside the glass cabinet, you see 3 rod-like canisters. And Stein, comprehend language lasts an hour, right? A full hour?
Yes.
So this is probably close to the end of it, but you would still see that as you get closer, you'd be able to make out the words fire and extinguisher on the 3 canisters.
So I know what fire means, and I know what extinguish means. So would I be able to understand what that means?
Yes, these are fire extinguishers. There are 3 of them.
Gasp.
Well, I mean,
No, it goes. It's a good question to ask. It goes back
It
to
is,
the virtual
but
and reality.
but with his strong scientific, academic, alchemical background, understanding fire extinguisher and being able to realize it's a device that puts, that can like put out a fire.
We might not know
reasonable.
how.
Yeah. The mechanism of action, like how it achieves that, is magic as far as you know. But you know what it says on the side.
The good old classic of barbarian throwing a fire extinguisher into the fire. Fire extinguisher, chucks. Why isn't it working?
so I'm gonna put that in the bag of holding.
All right, you said you put those in the bag of holding.
I'm assuming it's a normal size fire extinguisher.
Yes.
I just need one. We don't need 3. We just need one.
Bring them all.
I'm
1 to
thinking
fuck
of
with,
making
and
it
2
a
after we
bag of
figure out what
holding.
happens when you fuck with it.
Okay.
I mean, if you need to, you can chuck them in the portable hole.
Let's put them in the portable hole, cause yeah, let's put them in the portable hole instead.
Okay.
Got that, Lucina?
I'm scrolling over to it. Alrighty, so inside of portable hole, fire extinguisher.
Times
3 of them.
Each one weighs 10 pounds.
Oh, they good fire extinguishers.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna laugh if you made them ABC, by the way, under. Dispense a bunch of random ass chemical. No idea what it is. Just fucking powder. How is this supposed to put out a fire? All right. So that puts us. Okay, that was unmarked, and you said the other door to the south is unmarked.
No, it's violet.
Oh, okay. So all three doors are violet.
Yes, all
Okay.
4 doors.
Oh, that's right. We haven't opened the one at the end of the hall. All right, let's just go back to the top then and work our way down, zigzagging.
Okay. All right. So you open the first door to the north. Inside, you see large, boxy devices, all of them clearly damaged. The floor is littered with shiny debris, eating utensils, bits of metal, reflective material, and other gleaming objects. A soft white glow comes from the inside of one of the damaged box-like devices.
All right. Any water on the floor?
Nope.
Okay, no spicy water. All right, let's sweep the room.
All right. So you can see that there is a open door to the back of the room. That looks like it goes to some type of like living quarters.
Neat. More bedrooms.
But go ahead and make your investigation check as you start poking around. All right. So you notice that on the floor, mixed in with a bunch of the trash, are also what appear to be several gemstones.
Scoop.
Okay. So it is 2 100 gold piece sapphires and 6 50 gold piece topazes. And as you're scooping all that up, you would notice that the glow that was inside the broken boxes emerges. 3 distinct points of light that just kind of seem to orbit themselves. Kind of float into the middle of the room.
Well, I literally have no ability to determine if that's hostile or not. Doesn't appear hostile.
It's 3 points of light floating in the center of the room, just kind of orbiting each other like a three body orbit.
I can't
Divine
get it right now. I have 4 hit points.
Divine
I have 5.
sense.
Events operative divine sense.
Wait, what do you mean by a 3-body orbit?
Like they're moving about themselves as if they're orbiting, but not taking into account anything else in the room.
Ah, okay.
Also, me and Steiner are the same hit points at the moment. We both have 4.
Well,
I think that makes me the party's tank right now.
Yeah.
that makes you the only person in the party with double-digit health.
So, Ipfon, when you cast Divine Sense, those 3 lights register as undead.
Oh no. That's
As
not
they then begin
amazing.
floating towards the door, passing right by you, Ipfon, and Lucina, and then sits in the center of the hall, just outside the door. They are about 5 feet away from the two of you. Just floating there, spinning about themselves.
Neat. Little will-o-wisps.
They're motes of light.
Uh-huh.
It then begins slowly moving towards the south, going down the hall.
All right, gents, let's take a rest.
Yeah.
You're doing that in this room with all the trash on the floor?
What kind of trash is it?
You can see what looks to be bits of glass, random bits of metal.
No, we'll go to a different room.
Okay. Which room do you go to?
Go to the one of the
prior-
northern violet rooms that was in somewhat nicer disarray.
Okay, which one? As the motes of light sit at that southern corner of the hallway, as if waiting for you to come.
Oh, like it's trying to get us to follow it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's totally a will-o-wisp. It's gonna try to kill us. Lead us to our dooms.
Let me poke in that living quarters real quick. What do they look like in this area here?
You see more like trash, shiny bits of metal, and horn-like material. They do not look to be comfortable, nor does it look to be in good shape.
Honestly, I would say we go back up to just east of the northern elevator shaft, that common room. Have the big couches in it.
You're speaking of this room?
Yes.
Good.
I guess technically we never opened the EVA rooms either, so after we short rest.
I mean, it is getting close to the end of the day.
Oh, we
Oh,
can
take
long
a
rest?
long
Okay.
rest.
Yeah, let's clear some space for tiny hut, and then so when we move away, let's start moving towards that room that I previously
Okay.
indicated.
Yeah.
Does the moats follow us?
They do. They start coming back north, still moving at this relatively slow pace, and they sit at the door, and they move a little more slowly, as if they're pouting at you before heading back into the room.
Wait, so we go past the violet door, start heading, towards the 60
You're
by
heading
60
east.
elevator. Yep.
They went south. When they see you moving east, they come back north. And as you continue to move east, they kind of pout at you from the doorway to the western room where they emerged from. And then they go back inside while you continue to the east to the 60 by 60 room.
Okay. Yep. So they basically went back to their home spot.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Let's go get a long rest. I was just making sure that they weren't following us when you said they go through the doorway.
I understand.
Yep. Let's head for that first eastern room indicated and get up tiny hut.
Okay. So you make a tiny hut. Are you setting a watch?
Well, there's 4 of us, so we can. So it's chat order. Nobody opposed, unless
Okay.
Lucina wants third watch. Chat order.
All right, so it'll be Stein, Freeman, Ipfon, then Lucina.
You want to rest?
Yep, we're long resting.
Cool.
You can still ritual cast Tiny Hut, right?
Yes.
All right.
So
Yep.
you cast Tiny Hut. You guys begin your rest. Steins, Freemans, and Ipfons. Long rest. Pass without a hitch. Lucina, though, on 4th watch. Lucina, are you here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, just making sure you haven't talked in a while. Sometimes people go AFK or fall asleep.
Or get called away again to assist their brother
Yeah.
with his foot surgery.
2 motes of light appear, kind of circling each other at the center of the inside of the dome.
Excuse me?
Yes.
It's got to be ethereal then.
Nope. Ethereal won't work.
No, ethereal still can't pass through a dome. That's right. But only 2.
Only 2. So you just see them kind of orbiting each other. Do you take any action, Lucina?
No.
Okay.
In fact, I direct my attention to, like, literally anything else.
Okay, great. So you're purposely not paying attention to them.
Yes.
Okay.
I am paying attention for, like, other stuff.
Does a 15 hit you?
I don't even notice.
Okay. Does a 20 hit you?
I take offense.
You also take 15 points of lightning damage as we roll initiative.
Wait, so did we get a long rest or not?
No,
No.
you did not. You had some
Don't-
invisible will-o-wisps follow you, and then they were there when you set up the hut.
Don't worry, sleepy gents. I'll take care of it.
Cool. So, still
Everyone should roll initiative.
rolling initiative or? Oh shit, that's actually high.
That's higher.
True, but I haven't rolled high in a while, so.
Stein, you roll initiative, mister? There you
Crap.
Well, you got a 3, so you couldn't get much worse.
All right, so Freeman is asleep. Ipfon is asleep. These guys. Well, that one's going to try to shock you again, Lucina.
No.
No, that misses. Okay. The other one is going to shock Ipfon.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit Ipfon?
No.
Okay. Stein is asleep. Lucina, what do you do?
Alright, let's see these little shitty bastards. Alright. Here we go.
You're full up on
So,
spell slots, aren't you?
Oh, I completely forgot to... Hold on, I forgot something on their turn.
alright.
Okay, so as a bonus action, they're going to target you, Lucina, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, sorry, no. I just realized there's a trigger for that. Never mind. Okay, it is your turn. My bad.
Alright, what was your question, Ruffles?
You're full up on spell slots. You haven't used a whole lot.
That's correct.
This ought to be good.
Indeed. So, Underdark. Let's see here. Can I hit these guys in a 60-foot cone without hitting allies?
No. You will hit allies.
Okay. Okay. That's slightly bummer, but I can work around it. You know, we'll go with Chromatic Orb. I will fly back a little bit. So are they melee with me?
The one is in melee with you.
Bonus action, fly back a little bit.
Okay, that would put you out of the hut, just so you know.
Oh no, I'd like to still be in the hut.
Okay. So you're going off to the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's only a 10-foot radius hut, so it's not that big.
Yeah, and then we'll use let's go with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'll expend a 5th level spell slot. Twin spell, Chromatic Orb, Thunder.
Okay, well, roll to hits. The 28 hits.
Okay. Let me double check a resource. Do I still have enough of it? In that case, burn sorcery points to Seeking Spell, the one that missed.
Okay. Is that a roll or?
I just get to re-roll it.
Okay. Still misses.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your thunder damage.
I am double checking to make sure I am scaling this correctly. Oh, one too many. 21 points of thunder damage.
Okay. It does not appear to be particularly effective. Also, the Krathum of the thunder hit will wake everybody up. Anything else in your turn?
Yes, I get back into melee.
With which one? The one over Ipfon or the one that you hit that was trying to shock you before?
Can I do both?
No.
Okay, the one that's trying to shock me before.
Okay. Yeah, that's where you were kind of on your own near the edge, keeping watch on the door.
Okie day.
All right. Freeman, do you have anything that prevents surprise? Because you just got woken up suddenly. There's motes of light and thunder.
Goddamn racket. No.
Okay, so you're surprised. Ipfon, do you have anything that prevents surprise?
No.
Okay, so you're surprised. Motes of light. Well, that mode of light, Lucina, is going to try and shock you.
Bold. Exciting.
Does a 16 hit you?
It's really trying, isn't it?
It is. Let's see. The other mode of light is going to shock Dr. Sign. Does a 10 hit Dr. Sign? Oh, wait, no, it has advantage.
Am I asleep?
No, you're prone.
Oh,
Well, he still misses.
you're good.
All right, that's it for them. Stein, do you have anything that prevents surprise?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's your turn.
Did we get the long rest? Or we
No,
still in
this is
middle?
during a long rest. There's a mote of light that tried to shock you from inside your Leoman's tiny hut.
A what of light? A bolt of
A
light?
mote of light.
Bolt of light.
Like a ball of floating light.
Oh wow, that is inside. How did it get inside the tiny hut? That is crazy. I am going to get up and bonus action draw my my sword and fucking hell. What, how do I fight a energy ball?
Try a stick.
No.
Or a rock.
No.
Or your fist.
I am already injured. I am going to cast okay, I am going to dispel magic on the ball.
Okay. It has no effect.
Shit. Well, that's all I can do. So
All right. Lucina.
I thought it was a magic ball.
Alrighty. Well, given that my potent magics are not as effective as I would have hoped, I shall take my Warhammer and deal bonk damage to it.
Okay. Roll to hit. You miss.
I'm noticing a theme for this combat.
Anything else on your turn?
Just gonna grumble about something about level 1 on the Sword Coast and can't hit shit.
Yeah. All right. Freeman, it is your turn.
all right. Well, I see one of these motes dance around Stein and one dancing around Lucina.
Well, the one is dancing around Lucina. The other is kind of between you, Stein, and Ipfon. It's actually in melee of all three of you.
I
From where
would
you were
like to not
sleeping.
be here.
Okay. Are you just backing up?
Disengage bonus action.
Okay. Well, you can back up a bit. That'll get you out of melee with it.
Yep. Get out of melee with it, and out of melee with the one with Lucina as well. Like
Yes.
on the farthest side of the dome, I go there.
Yeah, you are 10 feet from the first moat, 15 feet from the one attacking Lucina.
All right. Then I will shoot at the one that would have been able to attack me.
Okay. Roll to hit. Well, roll damage as you shoot Lucina.
Oh. The one that would have been able to attack me was Stein and Ifan.
Yes.
Betrayal.
And you rolled a nat 1 and missed horribly. And did 6 piercing damage to Lucina.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically on the opposite side of a ring from him, so shooting at either of the moats, he's in.
Yeah.
He's
linear. Yeah.
not in line, but he's off only like 10 degrees or so. So like your arm twitched a little bit because you just woke up, and you shot him.
I'm sleepy.
Yeah. Anything else your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Ipfon.
Yeah, I get up.
Okay. There's a mote of light 5 feet from you.
Yeah, I don't know whether to just heal myself or attack. Because if I do attack and I miss, it could go after me and I could die again. Or not die, but just go unconscious, which is not fun.
What do you do?
I'm thinking,
6 seconds. What do you do?
shit.
You have time to think.
Yeah. Wait, what is
Speak or
this?
you dodge. What do you do?
Fuck. Okay, I attack.
Roll to hit.
Shit. It's a plus. Yeah. Besides, I got my pals with me. They can heal me, right?
Sure.
First
That hits.
attack. Second attack. Oh no. Whoops.
Not quite right.
Yeah.
That would also hit.
Sick. Has anyone killed one yet?
Not that you've seen.
Right. Okay. Fuck it. Okay. Well, I will. Okay, so I will be divine smiting.
Okay. Well, you do get the bonus D8 for attacking a
Nice.
Fey, Fiend, or Undead.
Sick.
Well, you already knew that.
I know, but hey, it's always nice to have extra damage. Fuck it. I'll go second level, so that's 3d8 plus the extra one, so that's 4d8, right?
Yeah.
This is just the first attack.
Okay. Yeah, you swing through the mote of light to little almost like dust particles of light kind of spraying off of it as you hit it.
Does it look damaged?
You believe you damaged it.
Probably not a lot though, right?
I mean, you feel like you did full damage to it. It's just, it's a mode of light. You can't really tell how damaged it is.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll do another second level one.
Okay. Roll to hit. Or, no, sorry, just roll your damage because you already hit.
Yeah. Same exact
All right.
result. Okay.
Yeah, you swing through it, and the ball of light kind of, you kind of drag it away with your sword as you hit it, the dust kind of falling to darkness as the mote of light is destroyed.
Cool.
Anything else on your turn?
Let me check. I can still cast. So, what's I've never used this spell before. Nah. Nah, it's fine.
This guy is going to disappear from sight.
Oh
You do
no.
not see it. Stein.
So how many of them are left?
Well, you saw Ipfon like hit one and it kind of puffed out, and you don't see that one anymore. The other one was there one moment and then gone the next. You do not currently see any.
So fight's over. I'm going back to bed.
Okay, you lay down and close your eyes and start going to sleep. Lucina.
I mean, I seen one go poof and the other one disappear. I'm thinking they're over. I'm like, I'm tired. Fuck it.
Okay.
I have 4 hit points. I'm going back to bed.
All right. Lucina, what do you do?
I don't see anything.
Nope.
I swing over my head trying to hit one.
Roll to hit with disadvantage because you cannot see any target. Okay, well, go ahead and roll damage because you don't know if you hit anything. For all you know, these things don't feel physical.
This is true.
There's no visual feedback to your action. You just swing your warhammer above your head some. Anything else?
Nope.
Freeman?
Hold my action to attack anything that comes into melee with me.
Okay. Ipfon.
I will take this opportunity to heal myself.
Okay, what do you do?
For let's say I lay on hands. Let's say 60.
Okay. Anything else?
Who's shit? How far is Freeman?
Freeman would be 10 feet from you.
Is he looking like shit?
Heal Stein, don't worry about me.
I can't heal anyone.
Well, then why are you asking what my health looks like?
Well, I could have something that could help you not get hit as much.
Well, I'm holding an action to attack something.
Yeah, that's fair.
You see me readying my dagger. So Sanctuary would not work.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Sanctuary.
Well, what are you doing, Ipfon?
Nah, nothing.
Okay.
I'm just healing myself.
Stein, are you just going to sleep then?
Yeah.
Okay. Lucina?
He's done. I mean, fuck, he's done. He's tapping out.
Lucina?
Let's see. Well, I could hit the whole area. You know what? Let's do it. Wall of ice. I'm putting everybody in a cubicle. Is that doable?
Let's see. You can form it into a hemispherical dome or a sphere raised in feet. You can shape a flat surface made up of 10 foot by 10 foot panels that are each one is 1 foot thick and lasts for the duration. So this is a 10-foot radius sphere or hemisphere for Lehman's tiny hut, and these are 10 by 10 by 1 panels.
Yes.
So you could isolate everybody into their own section. Yes.
Yes, that's the goal. I am filling the dome with ice in every area that's not a party member.
Okay.
I'm loving this spell.
Anything else?
No, just that. If anyone's in there.
Okay.
Yeah, saves.
Yep. Freeman, the area around you is now icy.
I will keep holding my action.
Okay. Ipfon, the area around you is icy.
Is icy.
Yep,
Yeah.
you can't see anybody else. Just you.
Do I know this was casted by like a fellow party member?
Yeah, you've seen Lucina cast it before. You saw her cast a spell, and then all the ice appeared.
Yeah. Okay. Then fucking I don't know. I hold an action if anything gets in melee.
Okay.
Just coughing.
Stein sleeps. Lucina,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn. What do you do?
Well, I'm fairly certain they're gone now. So I'll end my spell.
Okay.
And then I'll wait. Hold my action to boop anything that comes to get us.
Okay. Freeman,
Same.
alrighty. Ipfon,
I will continue to do the same for the next like 10 or 20 minutes.
okay. Stein sleeps. Lucina,
Waiting. I mean, I still have a watch to finish, so.
Freeman,
I'll hold my action for the next 10 rounds. And then go
Okay.
back to sleep.
Alright, so I'll speed things along a bit. Freeman and Ipfon, yep, the 10 minutes pass. Nothing happens. You guys return to your slumber. Lucina, are you doing anything other than just keeping watch then?
No, just keeping watch.
Okay. Another 10 minutes pass. Just as everybody's getting asleep. Freeman,
Yep.
does a 16 hit you as the mode of light suddenly appears above you?
Nope.
Well, it missed. Stein is asleep. Lucina,
Haha!
it has appeared over the sleeping form of Freeman. And tried to shock him, but missed. Somehow.
Indeed.
Because he's bad at his job.
I
He
shall
is.
fuck it up.
What do you do?
Cone of cold.
Okay, everyone make con saves.
That might be a bit excessive. I'll just go with a ray of frost.
Okay, roll to hit. You miss. Freeman is asleep. Ipfon is asleep.
I wouldn't have felt the taser.
It missed.
Well, it still attempted to hit.
And it missed.
I have a passive of 24. I would notice a buzz on my armor.
You're unconscious.
You are asleep.
Passive doesn't do shit like that.
But I think that hits you, Freeman.
So I'll be unconscious now.
As it
Fine.
tases you for 16 lightning damage.
Unconscious, bleeding out.
Stein is asleep. Lucina,
Ray of Frost.
roll to hit. You miss. Freeman, death save. That's pass.
Yep.
Ipon is asleep. It will then attempt to consume Freeman's soul. Please make a Freeman. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Say what?
Save or die.
Oh shit.
I'm a tough son of a bitch.
Yes, you are.
Shouldn't you get an extra +5 because of that?
No, you're
You're unconscious.
Oh shit. No.
Stein is still asleep. Lucina.
Bonus
Hey,
action
Lucina.
healing word.
Okay. Who are you
Also,
healing?
kick Ifan. So he's awake.
And then
All right, Freeman. You wake up with 5 hit points and another level of exhaustion,
haha, Ray of Frost.
and you hit. It does not appear to be very effective. It does do some damage, though.
Doubling down on that one. It's not very effective, and it wasn't very effective.
There's the little fucking taser doing little fucking taser zaps. Lucina's just over here doing the finger gun.
Basically, yes. All right, Freeman. You got woken up again. What do you do?
Well, I would
It's
like
right
to
above
stab
you.
at this.
Okay. Are you gonna stand up first?
Nope.
Okay. Well, roll to hit with disadvantage.
I aim.
Okay. Flat roll.
Actually, no, I take that back. I do stand up.
Okay.
Then I stab it.
Okay.
Add a
Flat roll.
With my fancy dagger.
You hit him.
Oops. Real quick, for this dagger, I don't know if I've asked you this. Do I add my dex to it, or is it just 3d12 damage? The necrotic dagger. I don't
It-
think I have.
It does normal
Does-
dagger damage, which includes your dex mod plus the 3d12.
Oh,
Necrotic.
deal an additional. Okay, I was only rolling 3d12. I never was rolling the d4. Oops. All right, 25.
It's not very effective. But you do
there's
get
a
some motes of light from it. Like little dust
Alright.
particles. Anything else?
Bonus action. Lucina, kill this motherfucker. It is right here.
Pew pew.
Alright, Ipvon, still asleep. This guy disappears. Stein, still asleep. Lucina, your turn. What are you shooting?
Yes.
I don't understand. What are you shooting?
It disappeared again. It's gonna annoy us for our long rest.
I aim where it was. Actually,
Okay.
hold on.
Are you sure?
Hold on.
Because right on the other side of that's Freeman.
I have an idea. All right. So, I move through spaces trying to provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Do I bump into anything?
Just your party members. And the couch that's inside the dome.
All right. Is there any space I wasn't able to get?
Well, you are only a medium-sized creature. This is a 10-foot radius dome.
Drop prone. Cone of cold.
Aiming where?
Up.
Okay, and that requires what, a dex save?
I think it's con.
Con? All right.
Let me double check.
Yeah, please do.
Con.
Okay.
Oh, Herbert.
Hello.
Hey, Hayes. We're fighting a will-o-wisp that's annoying us.
Local sorcerer expends high level spell slots to kill one fucking torch bug.
Bro, you're having all. I've defeated 2. I killed one and made the other one run. 2 xenomorphs. And you are having trouble with a will-o-wisp.
I don't know, man. That will-o-wisp
You
was
also had a
kicking all your
shotgun.
asses.
Yes, but that's not what I killed it with.
Also, it wasn't real. 45 points of cold
Tell that
damage.
to Imfon, who
Okay.
died in his hallucination, in his hologram.
Well,
He
that's
was
why-
fighting
And
a
it-
space
Yeah, I was a-
dragon.
Anything else, Cena?
No.
All right.
Just going to enjoy the snow as it falls down.
Yeah. Freeman? By the way, that would have woken
Um,
everybody up.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's pretty
did-
violent.
When she shot towards the ceiling, did I see any dust mote stuff that I've seen fall off these things when they take damage?
Yes.
Alright, I aim at that area.
Okay. Well, you're shooting a target you can't see, so disadvantage.
But I'm aiming, so
Flat roll.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you have no visual feedback if you hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
alright.
Okay.
Thunder damage.
Okay. Ipon, you just got startled awake again. There's snow falling inside the dome.
Am I surprised or what?
You are surprised, yes.
So
So can't do anything.
Yeah.
Stein, you are also knocked awake by the snow falling again, and then someone shooting a thunder arrow. You
I
counter
believe
surprise,
this.
right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So do you do anything? You don't see any enemies.
Roll back over and go back to sleep.
Okay.
I need this long rest, man.
I do too, you see me complaining?
You're not a caster. I am a full caster. If I don't get a rest, I don't be able to do nothing.
I still only have 5 HP.
All right.
I'm useless if I don't get a rest.
Lucina?
All right.
Do it again.
All right. I move around the space where we would be, trying to bump into it.
You do not bump into it.
All right. I drop prone.
Okay.
And on. Had to zoom in too much. Alrighty. And then
And then finish your
That's-
sentence.
that's all I do.
You fall prone. Okay.
All of my other spells would fuck up the party.
Freeman?
I guess I will switch back to my dagger and hold an action for something to come into melee with me.
Ipon?
So how many people are standing up?
Just Freeman is currently standing. Lucine is on the ground but awake. You are on the ground but awake. Stein rolled over and went back to bed.
Yeah.
Stein grumbled.
I will stand up
Don't forget my grumbling. I did
also and fuck. So we don't know where it is and we can't see it, right?
Does anybody have the ability? Well, you can see it.
How?
You're a paladin. You already seen it.
Ah, shit. Fuck. I don't think you. Sure, I'll divine sense. Why not?
Okay.
That's my action.
You divine sense. You do not detect anything in range.
Yeah, it's fucking not here.
Do you do anything else?
I go back to bed.
Okay.
It's not here.
Stein's still asleep. Lucina.
I start firing up there with Rays of Frost.
Okay. You're just gonna keep doing that round after round?
Yeah, pew, pew, pew,
All right.
pew.
Don't bother rolling. Freeman, are you doing anything? We'll handle
Once
you
she
in a
starts-
second.
Yeah, once she starts handling the cover fire, I'm gonna lay back down, go back to bed
Okay.
with my dagger in my hand.
So how long do you keep that up, Lucina?
How long until it starts being negative, inflicting negative effects on me?
I'm gonna say like 20 minutes.
In that case, we are getting air conditioning in the hut tonight.
Okay. So you just keep casting Ray of Frost at random points, hitting nothing. It's totally not just sitting right on top, like right next to your head on the ground.
I hit that spot with the Warhammer.
The other side.
I hit the other side of the Warhammer.
It moved back.
All right, Thunderstep.
It sits on your
everything in
nose.
the dome.
All right. So, but the rest of your rest passes uneventfully. You have just barely managed to succeed in taking a long rest. I almost got you guys to disrupt it.
Yeah, that's why I kept laying back down, because I know it's like, what is it, an hour of activity? will
Requires
disrupt
an
it?
hour of activity to disrupt a long rest.
Yeah, with those things having to be visible when they attack. If they could be invisible in attack, oh, that would be annoying.
Their first attack can occur while they're invisible, but it reveals them. So then they have to wait for
Yeah.
their next turn to turn back invisible. Otherwise, you basically wouldn't be able to hit these guys ever.
Yeah.
With their speed and their ability to turn invisible, they could have harassed you the entire night, and you never would have been able to do anything about it.
But hey, I gotta click the LR button.
Yep. But yeah, your long rest goes off.
Not without incident.
Morning, such as it is, comes in the inside of this bunker. Pockmarks on the floor mark where Lucina got a little happy with her Warhammer. And I think that is where we will leave it for the evening.
Hey, real quick, if you still got the map up, could you take a snip of the? What's throwing me off is the contiguous from the north elevator to that clump of red just down the hall. That group of 8 rooms is where I'm having the lapping. If I had that as one continuous piece, I wouldn't have this issue that I came up with earlier.
Okay, hang on.
Like literally, that's the only piece that I don't have a perfect linear contiguous. Like it's 2 pieces that don't overlap evenly.
This ought to help then.
Yep, that's exactly what I need. Yep. Because those 4 doors on the left there, or the right, is what's throwing me off. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.